fucking the critic playing leather jackets on in the canning each hand, cracking cold sour. Yeah, that's their cheer, raising hell every night, making stories each year. Whoa, let's have legends out here, nothing but a back blues with the punk rock steel. Whoa, they don't slow down, party like fire burning up this town. Cheers to the freaks, the fun of the night. These two livers live to light it up right.
Fucking hell, man, that was too good.
My God, you'd think we've been doing this for years.
Fuck yeah, man. That's fucking the way you time the simple hit and everything with the song.
Yeah. It's funny. I feel like after I did the video, it's like the slightest bit off, but it was like perfect when I edited the video, because sometimes you process the video and it's not quite, it's slightly out of time than what it is in the editing for some reason.
Yeah.
There you go. There is the.
Mate, that was a beauty, mate. I forgot about half that footage and pictures and shit from way back, man.
You know what's funny? I barely have any photos with you. I literally, because you know what I do now on my phone? I can just look up Tim and it'll bring up all the photos of you. And there's not many. I was surprised.
It's fucking wild, man.
So before we get into it, I'll just quickly shout out the chat. Last night when I uploaded the stream, I got a new channel member. So shout out to Sebula. I'm not too sure who Sebula is, but thank you for becoming a channel member. He looks like a supermodel. Anyway, then we got over on Twitch, Do842. Is he one of your boys?
That is Do. That's yep. It's one of my girls. It's Do842. G'day.
One of your girls. Okay, there you go. Thank you. This is like my first time on Twitch for a long time, and YouTube, because the plan is to eventually start doing Twitch content, which will be different than my YouTube. So this is like a portal, a gateway, you could say, for my YouTube crowd to come over to my Twitch to see some different content, like Sour Legends.
Yeah, get to the dark side, baby.
Speaking of legends, we got DMFN in the house.
Oh shit!
What is going on? He was like, "Did someone say smash burgers?"
Yeah, he's addicted.
There you go. All right, so we've got about 2 hours to drink a few beers here tonight. We're going to go through some of the fancy, wanky beers that we like to drink. We're going to talk some crap in the process. I do have a segment which is designed specifically for Tim here, but we'll do that a little bit later on. And maybe, depending on how drunk we get, you could teach me some Japanese, because I'm going to Japan later in the year. And of course, anyone who is, I guess, my YouTube subscribers, if you're like, mate, this guy with the long hair, what a sour legend, and you want to follow him, make sure you check out his link in the description. He's on Twitch and he does all kinds of crazy things.
Check that out, baby. Some good shit.
There you go. All right, let's get into the beers, mate. What beer are you drinking first?
Mate, I'm starting off easy, all right? This is a classic. It's one that comes out yearly. I think you've had it, maybe. It just dropped again. And for anyone that's grown up in Australia, you'll probably recognise this. It is Portello, or in this case, Portello Sour.
Whoa. Is that the same one that I had at your place ages ago?
I think so, but this is the newest brew. They've slightly changed it. It actually looks like Portello now. It's purple. It's fucking sick. And they make it feel way cooler.
That's not crazy sour, though, is it? That's just like, it's sour, but it's not like a super sour, right?
Nah, it's a regular sour, mate. The crazy shit's coming later. We're just starting off easy, right? It's with a childhood favourite, nostalgia.
Grey Man, what are you doing watching on Twitch, mate? You're a YouTube guy. Grey Man, you get into Tim's stuff, because Tim's like plays in crazy metal bands and stuff like that, or used to. And we attempted getting into a band quite a few years ago now. It's been ages, Tim, since that Barrow footage.
It has. It's been a long time, but mate, you know, the dream still lives on, possibly one day.
All right. Well, so we were like starting really sort of late. Popped up in your email. Email? Oi, quick! Sour Legends are streaming, Grey Man. All right. Yeah. So we were like literally 90 seconds before the stream started. So I quickly ran upstairs, and I've got 4 beers. Are they all sours that you got me?
Yeah, they're all sours. Different types of sours, though.
Yeah. So Tim bought me these for my birthday recently. So I just grabbed the closest one. Tell him to check out my. I think I have told you about Grey Man's podcast. So, Heavy Metal Hangover, is that what it's called? I forget.
That's a sick name.
Yeah, Grey Man used to play in metal bands like 500 years ago because he's an old man. Anyway, so I've got. Oh no, I hate my camera's really shit at close-ups. It takes like a while. Dreamland.
Exposure.
Dreamland is the beer that I'm drinking.
Yep.
So is this one that I have to spin upside down and roll and things like that?
No, that's just like a regular sour. So
I saw that thing in your
Yeah.
video where you did that. I was like, is that a
Yep.
thing?
yeah, mate, that's what you do, mate. It's part of the
Alright.
technique.
Shout out to my sponsor, Old Wolf, for the beer glass. Check that out. How's that for merch?
What a beauty.
You should get merch for your Twitch. MADSHRAP pint glasses.
Mate, maybe a few more followers, we might do it. We'll see how we go. No.
It's all high. Sorry, I was close. High Speed Hangover is the
No,
name
that's
of the
a sick name.
podcast.
Yeah, I
So
like
if
that.
anyone wants, and it's a really good mix. So he actually, when I sent him my CDs for the worst, he actually played the worst on there. I was like, I don't think we're metal, but okay. But it's actually a really it's a good mix of it. It's not just like one, like it's not just this one genre of metal. It's actually everything. Nothing popular though, because that's not cool. Shara
so-
Berry in the house. Yes, it's Tim
Hey, Donna.
on my
Long-time
YouTube
no
channel
see,
for the first time. How about
Hey.
that? Spin it,
Spin it,
roll
roll
it, shove it up your ass. Sours enema, best thing for it. There you go. All right.
Fucking hell. Mate,
That's
I haven't got
sick.
any sponsors, but I got my Skull Goblet, the classic. So
There you go.
I'm gonna do
I've
the
got.
pour.
Can you remember Metalocalypse had that crappy glass that one of their DVDs came with?
Oh yeah. You still
got
got that, have you?
Oh shit!
Mate,
Oh,
I think
look
it's
at
deep. This shit is purple as. It looks like actual Portello, just with the head of a beer. Yours is fucking like orange juice, mate.
Yeah, I know. It looks like orange juice. Oh,
Oh, good pour. Oh, right to the top,
Oh.
baby.
I'm gonna spill it. All right. Cheers to you, mate, and cheers for everyone watching.
Cheers to chat. Cheers to Simon.
Smells
Thanks for
like
having me on.
orange- Literally smells like orange juice.
It's fucking good.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
the sour
It's got
sounds. They're coming out.
It's got that sour that I like.
Yeah, how good is
Stone Tonka truck, mate. See, you're bringing all the Twitch people.
that? Hey, Tonk. Welcome in, mate. That's me bloody emote. Like, fucking drinking the beer emote. You know the bloke, the 28 the fucking morning?
Oh
I made
yeah,
it
that's
to a
the
pixel art.
VB guy, isn't it? Isn't that
Yeah, I
VB
made it
guy?
into a little video game thing. So
That's sick.
it's part of my emotes. Made them all by hand.
You made that by hand,
Yeah,
like in like a little pixel creator thing.
yeah, exactly. Pixel art, and then fucking made a GIF out of it. Yeah, or a
That's
GIF if
cool.
you rather.
I've got custom emojis too, but only channel members get to use them. So, and I don't think they
Yeah.
know you can use them. Obviously, like people use them sometimes in the lives, which I never
Yeah.
go live, but you can actually use them in the comment section in the YouTube videos too. Oh,
Yeah. It's like Twitch, same sort of thing. You get 5 if you just follow, which following's free. But then if you subscribe, which is paid on Twitch, you get all the extras. I think I got about 20. So, and there's some good shit there, mate. You'd love it. Actually, you're a subscriber.
that's right. I use my free Prime subscription. That's so good. That's really cool.
Yep.
That Prime has that feature.
Mate, nah. You see, with Prime, you get free DoorDash for 2 years. I mean, it sounds like a fucking advertisement, but yeah. Anyway,
You get free DoorDash.
2 years. Delivery. No joke. I just redeemed it.
Hang on, but DoorDash as in for food or for?
Yeah. Just DoorDash delivery, free. Whatever you order.
Interesting. I've never ordered through
isn't it
DoorDash because I don't know. Don't they always aren't they slower than Uber?
Mate, they're way cheaper.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe I should invest in that DoorDash. I never really
Well, you
get.
got
I just drive down to the shops because you know what I hate about Uber Eats and all that crap.
what?
You order it, right? And
Mm.
like sometimes that food, it's been sitting there for 20, 30 minutes before the guy picks it up. It's like if
Yep.
you just went down there and picked it up yourself, it'd be
Exactly.
fresher.
Especially when you got a car like we do. Like you're 5 minutes down the road. The amount of times I've ordered something, I get it lukewarm. I'm like, I could have just picked it up and saved $10 and got
The
it hot.
craziest thing, there he is. What's going on, mate? The sours are back. That's right. I don't know if I'll be sure. Or maybe later. I was thinking maybe later because Tim's not a comic book guy at all.
I
He
got a
has a
couple
comic
behind
book.
me.
I gave him a comic book.
Yes, look.
Slayer. Yeah, there
Fucking
you go.
Slayer, baby. The comic book.
I just,
I haven't even
I
read it.
just, I just sent a package to Grey Man, and I gave him a bunch of other metal ones. I gave him a King Diamond one and the Exodus one as well.
Oh yeah, Kingy. Fucking Kingy.
Hey, Corey, what's going on, mate? Another Twitch person. There you go.
And also got this fucking little comic, but that was from buying merch from Holy Mountain Merchandise. Look how sick the art is, though.
Look at this guy.
Fucking wizard, man. Yeah.
Wait,
I
so
don't
how
know,
many
shit.
comics you got
manga
now?
Oh, well, I got these two, and I got some Japanese manga.
This guy.
Fucking weird horror shit.
Oh, dude,
Fuck, I lost
you've
it.
got to. I think I've told you about it before. There's Dave actually showed me an anime called Detroit Metal City.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
I found the
Fucking
first volume of manga.
Oh, what? I didn't even
Yeah,
know there was manga for
look
it.
at the first volume. It's crazy. And I also found out, man, so do you know about it?
Yeah. But we talked
Have you
about it at
watched-
work ages ago.
Have you
Wait,
watched any?
yeah, like when I was a teenager, I used to watch.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's quite old, right?
It's maybe 15 years, maybe more. Early 2000s, I'm pretty sure. Maybe.
I just, yeah, I know, right?
Oh yeah, we talked about that, eh?
You too, mate.
You only can't never get a refund.
But yeah, Grey Man, if you're watching and you want an anime to watch, you should definitely check out Detroit Metal City. It's what bands was your mate in? Terror Strike.
Oh shit, he knows.
Terror Strike. I've got a T-shirt that I'm still trying to fit into.
You'll be wearing that on stage when we fucking get it going.
What kind of metal band was it? What's the genre?
It was grindcore, very extreme grindcore.
Grindcore. Grey Man likes that shit. That's right up his alley.
Pretty fucking noisy.
Is it available on the tubes?
Yeah, all this shit's on there, mate. Just dump it all.
Just type in Terror Strike Melbourne, maybe.
Yeah, just type Terror Strike grindcore. There's a thrash band from Chile, but they're fucking posers. So don't worry. So go to the
How
legends,
good
mate.
is the Manowar gorilla in the intro?
Oh, that's a beauty, mate. I fucking love that. It's one of my favorites. There's one where it explodes too, which is even better. Really emphasizes the power of the metal.
Did I see you guys play or not? I don't think I did I?
Nah. It was still when I was working at JB, we were playing for a couple of years, but neither of us ended up catching each other. But you did like a couple of reunions, and it just I think I was in Japan one time when you played. Yeah, I was. You had a reunion. I was in Japan.
You guys didn't have a bass, is that right? You didn't have a bass player. You had is that a thing? Was that?
Yeah. So I played guitar. Had a Y splitter, essentially split it between a bass amp and guitar amp. It was just a massive fucking wall of sound. It's beautiful. Made me feel like the most powerful person on earth.
There you go.
Not heard of them? Nah, they're cool. No one
else. Well, so Tim and I also, we tried to start, once our bands became defunct, I guess you could say, we tried to form a band, and it was going to be the greatest rock and roll band of all time. But then COVID happened. We're going to blame COVID. But, we're going to blame COVID, and we're going to also blame me getting fat. And then,
mate, it could still happen. Mate,
but the last time we jammed, which was what, 2020, 2021?
Nah, it would have been like 2023, maybe 2 years ago, or 2022.
I don't think so. I think it was 2020 or because I remember COVID happened, and then we might have jammed one more time after that. Like we hadn't jammed for a year. We came back and we literally slate. I was like, how are we even going to remember any of our songs? And then we killed it.
Yeah.
I remember I practiced for 2 hours and I didn't lose my voice like I usually do.
Yeah.
So I was like, I must have worked out how to sing properly.
Exactly right. And then after we were like, fuck, man, that was sick. Let's keep it going. Let's do it. Let's build off this. And then the end. The greatest jam.
Well, they're pretty small, mate. They're a small local band, Grey Man. Calm down.
Yeah, no. Not on fucking Encyclopedia Vitellum, all
right? Yeah, so the difference between me and Tim, though, was Tim wanted to play gigs every weekend, go back to that life. And I was like, I don't know if I can do that anymore. I don't know if I could.
Look, I could do 3, maybe 4 songs and then call it a day for the month.
Yeah, I mean, it's like people always ask, oh, why don't the worst do a reunion? A, it's not going to happen. But B, even if we were to do that, I'd rather than doing a reunion gig, like play a
Mm.
whole set, I'd rather like be like a guest as we show up during someone else's set and play like
Yeah.
3 songs and then get off. Like,
Yeah.
I think I could
Fuck yeah.
handle 3 songs. In saying that, in our retirement gig, I think I gassed out after 2 songs.
It's like a fucking boxing match or UFC match. Fucking
Yeah.
gassing.
Hey, coffee, mate, at this time of the night. Beautiful. That's what we
Coffee.
want.
Yeah. No, we want beers, mate. Coffee's all right though.
So what do you got? What do you got planned, mate, for your Twitch? Is it going? Because you said you were going to make content, weren't you? Didn't you say you were going to go to like abandoned warehouses and stuff like that?
Yeah. Still got to do it, mate. Well, I got derailed because I had some plans. I was basically going to go to a couple of different places, but they both turned out to be fake leads. One of them I couldn't get in because it was literally security cameras, fucking electric fences and shit. And the other one just turned out to be occupied. And since then, I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm trying to find places, but it's just hard. There's no, because people can't say it. Because if you say it, the cops hear you. So you kind of got to just find out. So I still want to do that. And I still want to do like pie streams too, making pies. You know?
And what?
Making pies, mate. The pie streams.
Wait, so is this for your Twitch though, or?
Yeah, I'd love to make pies on Twitch for sure.
There you go,
You know?
mate. Tim makes a mean pie. One of the best pies I've ever eaten. Came out of Tim's pie maker.
Slightly bigger than the pies you made, mate. You had the Kung Lao pies, mate. The Kung Lao.
The Kung Lao pies. It was ridiculous.
They
were the good days.
Mm-hmm. They were. But yeah, I mean, I'm still doing all my fucking gaming shit. That's the main thing, obviously, like just gaming, VR, horror, blah blah blah. But yeah,
so
I want to do more shit.
Would you, if you did that content, would you be live streaming it from those places?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so
okay, how's that work?
with the like the DJI Osmo, you can just hotspot it and just live stream directly from that. So I just use that and then just use my phone to like check on chat and stuff. But I'd probably have to get like a 4G thing, like a hotspot. Otherwise, if I use my phone with Twitch and with that, it just fucking die. So
yeah,
that's the plan anyway. Got to find some places.
How's that for a content mix? You got video games, abandoned warehouses, and pie making.
Yeah. Don't forget the beer reviews, mate.
I wanted to make a pie series years ago. I wanted to do SimpleSimon, where I made 4 pies an episode. But the problem I realized was if I made 4 pies in an episode, I'd have to eat 4 pies in the episode.
No, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. Mate, if they're the Kung Lao pies, you could eat 20 of them. It still would be one pie.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. If I made those Kung Lao pies, I could have definitely eaten 4 of those.
But Simple Pie, man, that is a great name.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, it started off as like a members only, just to get a gauge of, if people liked it or not.
Yeah.
But that's what I do on my members channel thing. So for channel members, I make exclusive videos that isn't the normal stuff that I would make. Like, because I don't want to put stuff like, for example, people watch my videos for me going to shops and me going to events. I don't want to put that shit behind a paywall. That's what people watch me for.
Yeah.
The members is more like, oh, if you want to know that extra thing about me, like I do a series called Simple Stories, and I just tell stories about my life. So I've got one coming out about the time that I fought 10 men at the Dropkick Murphys show. That's right.
You tell me about that. Wait, you might have told me about that. I don't know.
I would have told you. It's probably the only serious punch on I've ever been in, really.
Wait, was this world. Involving a mate and you jumped in?
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Jumped in and got my ass handed to me, but it's okay. There was 10 of them.
Oh, you fucking spoilers, mate. People got to pay for this shit.
Yeah, I know.
Don't give away the ending. Become a member. Find out the rest.
That's right. How many wait, hang on. So I get mixed. So you get followers on Twitch, right?
Yep, that's your subscribers.
And then you get subscribers, and subscribers are kind of like the payers,
members.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, kind of like
yeah.
So how many subscribers do you have?
Bugger all. I don't know. Like fucking single digits, mate. All right. It's all small level here.
And they drop in and out and shit.
Yeah. I mean, people will gift subs and stuff. I don't know if that's a thing on YouTube. A
Yeah,
lot of
yeah, it
times.
is.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. So it's the same thing as that. Occasionally you'll get someone, like I've been gifted a few 5 subs or whatever, but that's just a 1 month. Unless they choose to renew, it'd be 1
Yeah.
month and they're done.
So that's
And they
the
lose
same
those
thing. But
beautiful emotes.
the funniest thing about the gifting thing is the person who gifted it doesn't get one.
Yes, yeah.
So I mean, a lot of the times they already probably are one. But on my channel, twice have I been gifted gifted memberships. And the first time I was like, who got the memberships? And then people were like, I got one. People were like, I got one. And the guy who gifted them was like, I didn't get one.
Oh, did you not know that doing it? Fucking hell. Well, he should have just bought another one. No excuse. You paid for 5, you can pay for 6.
You missed out on the content. How you going on that beer?
Yeah, pretty much nearly done. How you going?
Yeah, I'm getting to the bottom of it. Although, just remember, I have to walk upstairs to get my next one. What?
Yeah, you better be.
Oh, wait. You gave me 5 beers. You gave me one that was it wasn't a sour. There was one you gave me, it was the egg knock. What was it? What was it called?
Oh, fuck, the Easter one. Triple chop.
Yeah, what was that? That was not a sour. That was like a ale or something, right? Didn't it say
Yeah,
ale?
I got one in the fridge. It tastes like, it's just like liquid chocolate. It's not like bitter like a stout. Really chocolatey.
It was very stouty in my mind. But so I drank that. I did a video which I haven't released yet. Sorry, go.
Oh.
Because you were saying it's one of your favorites.
You had it. Oh, for a when you can get a Dan Murphy's. I'm like, for a Dan Murphy's beer, mate, this is all right.
But you said it was your favorite, isn't it?
No, not even close.
Okay.
Nah.
Well, I had that beer, but I did a video where I ate those world's hottest chips that Anna got me.
Yeah.
And at the end, to celebrate that I was still alive, I cracked that beer. So the first few sips, I was like, I don't know about this beer, but it's probably because I couldn't feel my mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Towards the end, I was enjoying it a lot more.
Yeah, it was like super chocolatey. Did you notice that? To me, it was just like liquid chocolate.
I think I noticed it later.
When your taste buds came back. I got to see that video. But yeah, it's not like an amazing beer or anything, but it was a fucking Easter gift for you and Dave. I was like, happy Easter, boys, you know?
Oh.
Well, that's why.
That's why you call it an Easter beer.
And that's why I said happy Easter, boys. It's all right. We live and learn.
All right. I'm ready for my next one, but I was thinking, man, I should have had videos prepared to play while I ran upstairs. Otherwise, you're gonna have to entertain the masses. Maybe we can get some questions. You have to bow out, Grey Man. All right, you have fun, mate, and rock on. Grey Man's housemate. I think Grey Man's housemate is Aussie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Right.
So Grey Man was the first guy I ever met. Well, I've never really met him in real life, but I've met him on streams. But he used to do a show called Beer Guys.
Hey, that's a good name for a show too.
They used to get like a him and his housemate. They used to get like it was like a beer subscription or something, and they get sent a box of different beers, and they would just like share the beers and like start talking about them.
It's kind of a cool idea.
Talk about their unrefrigerated beers.
Oh, fuck that. Probably got IPAs too, mate. Now you're in trouble.
All right. Anyone want to throw a question in the chat? If anyone's watching, feel free to throw a question in the chat. I'll get Tim to answer it for you while I run up and grab my next sour. And then
beautiful question.
I've got a segment. I've got a segment for us. So
hey, nice, man.
Maybe we'll do that once I come back from getting the beer.
Yeah.
You know what? It's funny. I've actually got more people commenting from the Twitch side than on YouTube. I'm sure Dave's still watching. I'm sure Dave's still lurking with a wine in his hand.
He's like, when are we getting that smash burger, mate? What time? What time to the minute? What time to the second? Are you going to be there? I need that smash burger. I need it, baby.
All right. I'm going to quickly run up and get my beer. I've got a 20-second video I can play. But once it comes back, you're on your own and you're going to have to entertain the masses for about 30 seconds. So I've got a promo code. For anyone who collects anything, if you collect anything, Collect Fest is coming up in Melbourne in July. I think it's July. and I've got a 20% off promo code that you can get
Ooh.
20% off your tickets. And tickets are like $40, I think. So that's like $32 for a $40 ticket. Did I work that out right?
That is
that
correct,
right?
mate. Your math is
All right,
spot on.
mate.
Well
Mate,
done.
it's in the blood. It's in the blood.
Mate, that is $32. Beautiful.
So I'm going to quickly try to run upstairs and get another beer while I play you this discount code. So get your phones ready. Oh, shit. It only goes for 15 seconds. All right.
It's all right,
ready?
mate.
I'm not going to make it back. So have
Go
fun.
for it.
Make sure just once it comes back, just be funny.
No, I was thinking funny shit.
Collect
Always
Fest
do.
Melbourne is fast approaching, showcasing all things collectible. And if you haven't got tickets already, use my coupon code TSV20 and get 20% off your tickets. This offer is valid until the end of May, so get in quick.
Hey, welcome back, guys. You saw that? Bloody 20% off. Not a bad deal. $40 down to 32. What a beauty. Apart from that, I don't fucking know because I don't know anything about Collect Fest. I don't know if they got shoes. I collect shoes.
They do have shoes.
Oh shit, they got shoes, mate. I fucking love them, as you know.
So this is the people who are running this event
Mm.
are the same people that put on the home and lifestyle event.
Home and lifestyle,
So they're,
beautiful.
So they're new to the game.
Yeah.
But
you did fucking run, hey.
But they used to they put on big shows. They just
Yeah.
This is just a new space, I guess, that they're entering.
Mm.
So it's gonna be big, but they've got literally everything you can think of. So shoes will be there, there'll be retro games, coins.
Oh, yeah, my old man collects coins. I'll tell him.
Yeah,
Tell him about your code too.
But literally, there'll be a lot of different things there. You gonna go beer?
Yeah, I'll get my beer, mate. You'll be all right. You just breathe.
Whew. All right. So while you grab your beer, how cool is this can?
Which one is it?
Spark Us Up.
Oh yeah, it's fucking sick. Oh yeah, that's like a collaboration, mate. That's a collaboration with a Swedish brewery.
Wait, sorry, let me.
No joke.
This is what I should have done. When we show the beers, we got to do the big screen. Look at that.
Put your hand on top of the can. It'll get rid of the sheen, hopefully. Oh no, you got a fucking ring light.
I got a ring light.
Kind of works. Yeah. There you go. That's good.
How good is that? That's
so. That's sweet. A collaboration, mate.
Collaboration with who? DC.
It'll say Elm 11, Swedish brewery.
Oh yeah.
It says on the back in the description.
There's like another logo on there.
Mate, it's a rip-off.
Oh, what you got?
Mate, I got another fucking nostalgic one, all right? This is a beauty. This is, if you're a fucking Australian and you grew up having milkshakes, you're going to love this shit. This is a Blue Heaven smoothie with the boys at Goodland in Traralgon. It's blue.
Down
it's
in Traralgon?
Yeah, mate, Traralgon. Halfway to fucking where I came from. So, do you remember Blue Heaven milkshakes?
Hey, Daddy. Yeah, of course. Who doesn't remember Blue Heaven milkshakes?
What is it, like blue raspberry or some shit? I don't know. I never knew what it was.
Wait, Blue Heaven? Oh no, I'm getting it mixed up. That's a spider. I remember Blue Heaven, but for some reason I was like, isn't it lemonade and fucking ice cream? No, that's a spider.
You remember it was just that you had all the liquid pumps, and one of them was just this really blue. Looks like fucking Domestos.
Yeah, I do. So they did remember they did the Blue Heaven Big M?
Yes, yeah.
And it was terrible.
I never had it.
Sarah bought it. I remember because it was like, I think if you took a photo with the thing, you could enter a giveaway to win something. So I entered, and I was like, Sarah, you have to enter because you got blue hair. They'll just give it to you. Blue Heaven. There you go.
Well, caramel.
Oh yeah. That's what was it? Who told me? Rainbow Paddle Pop is caramel as well.
Oh, really? No,
it's probably apparently Rainbow Paddle Pop is just caramel.
Well, there you go, mate. You live, you learn. Big knowledge from Tonka. Thank you.
There you go.
I don't know what's in yours, but mine is a milkshake sour with banana, vanilla, coconut cream, Blue Heaven, and blue spirulina. I don't know what the fuck spirulina is.
Wait, spirulina?
6.5%. Spirulina. You know what that is?
I've heard of it. I feel like it's in something else that's blue.
Drinkable.
Rainbow ice cream is caramel. That's right.
There you go,
so
mate.
my one is Quad Fruited Pulp Sour.
Yeah, if you check the back description, mate, it'll tell you the 4 fruits in it.
Oh, you ready for this? I can barely read because my eyesight. Made in Jesus Christ. Made in collaboration with new pals and fellow fruit space explorers. Man, these guys are high as. It's too dark in here. Oh, here we go. Elm 11? 11?
Elm 11, yeah.
All the way from
Malmo,
somewhere
Sweden.
Sweden. Anyway.
Get out to Malmo. There's no one
Is that
watching
what
from
it is?
Malmo for that one.
Right. This is not a smoothie either, right?
It's pretty thick.
Is
You
it?
didn't read out the fruits, mate. You didn't read out the fruits, but oh well.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Carry on.
That's the whole point.
One of the most heavily fruited beers ever.
Of all
Mate,
time.
remember that guy? Do you like fruity beer? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm drinking the fruities. I wish you could see that guy now. I'd be like, what's up?
In the world.
What's up? I'm here to talk beer.
Yeah.
Something they. Okay, I'm just gonna read the beers. Sorry, the fruits: blueberry, raspberry, passion fruit, dragon fruit, and pineapple. All something in a mind-bending, pulp-inducing whirlwind of deliciousness.
Fuck yeah, mate.
Doesn't sound like a beer to me. Doesn't sound like beer at all.
Yep. It's a wallop. You'll have to flip that one and shake it.
This one? Oh, really?
Yeah. There's heaps of fruit in that.
Is this what you do? Is this your thing?
Yeah. Roll it, mate. Roll it. Flip it.
There you go. Start a fire.
Now you're ready to go. Mate, you start to find your belly this beauty. I'll tell you what. Yeah, you're good to go. You only got to do it for like 5 seconds, but it's good to be dramatic.
See, you can't do this with normal beer. This is why these are wanky beers.
Yeah. They'd spray in your face and go everywhere.
Is it going to spray because I got all my shit around me?
No, that won't spray.
Ooh. Oh, it doesn't smell good. I don't like that smell.
Smells good. Yeah. It tastes good though.
Oh no, it smells almost like rotten fruit. What the fuck is that color?
Yeah. It's yours like a deep red, isn't it? I think
it looks like beetroot.
Well, mate, mine looks like, I don't know, fucking soap, toilet liquid. You know when you put the blue shit in the toilet? That's what mine kind of looks like.
Yes, I love that blue shit in the toilet.
Yeah, well, not to drink. But,
just don't laugh. I'm going to spill it. Look at the color on that,
mate. Look at this. Oh, we're like 3D glasses. You know the fucking blue and the red. It's like 3D glasses. Right, Nintendo Switch of beers.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. Have a good time.
Oh, I like that. I like the body.
He's got the terminology down. It really is a good body. It's a solid body. Thick body.
All right, where are we? See, I'm confused with so right now it says there's 9 viewers. So I'm guessing that's combined YouTube and Twitch. So normally there's some people that will stream their streams to every platform all at once. Like they'll be streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and even Facebook at the same time.
Yeah, I gotta make
I don't really like that idea. I just prefer myself to. I want my platforms to be different. Hey, Christina, what's going on? I want my platforms to all be different and give you a reason to go to another one. I don't know.
G'day, Christina, by the way. Yeah, exactly. I agree. That's fair. And I'm guessing, as you said, you want to get your Twitch channel going again. Is that going to be just gaming focused? Is that the whole idea? You're going to separate that from YouTube in that way?
Well, originally, obviously, I just played games on Twitch because that's what. But I thought to myself, I could do live things on Twitch and show things that I've already shown on my YouTube over all these years, but the Twitch audience haven't seen that. You know what I mean?
Mate.
I could go through my collectibles that I've done thousands of videos on, not thousands, but you know what I mean? That I've done videos on. But on Twitch, people might be catching it for the first time and go, oh, I'll check out this guy's collectibles, right?
Yeah, mate. Double your money, double your value. 2 platforms, 1 collectible. Or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Twitch says you got 4. YouTube says you got 6. There you go. Yeah, I got 10 right now. So there you go. YouTube's winning. But no,
Yeah.
my live streams don't get a lot because I don't stream live very often. My live streams don't do a lot of numbers really compared to my videos.
That's all right, mate.
Some people do better on live streams. Some people do better on videos.
Mate, you're gonna do both soon.
So I thought of something that I could do, right? Because you're not a nerd, I could show you some nerdy things that you might think are cool, right?
All right.
Right, you ready? I'm gonna go 100% hit rate. All right, you ready? First one, I'm already looking at it.
Probably something you know is gonna be fucking cool.
It's Superman versus Muhammad Ali. Huh? How cool is that?
Sick. That's fucking sick. Especially because Muhammad Ali's like actually fucking boxing him. He's like, "You're fucking gone, mate." That is, yeah.
You know how much this book is an expensive book.
How much is it? Fuck, mum.
I don't know, but I want to say on a bad day it's $400.
Holy shit!
It's an expensive book. I got some friends in the US gifted this to me. They all banded together. But
what a gift!
And my cat was chewing on it the other day. But
great.
That's a big book. And there's like this really nice spread in the book where they're shaking hands. I can't remember who.
Was this before or after the fight?
Maybe it was. I can't remember. But I feel like there's a shot with someone in a stretcher. And I feel like it's Superman.
That's so good. Is it pay-per-view or no?
Yeah, you know what's funny? One of my earliest memories of not my earliest memory, but one of my earliest comic book memories. I had this comic book back when I was a kid called Death in the Family. So it's the death of Robin when Robin dies.
Oh yeah.
And it's actually the comic book that got me into comics again 20 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Like one day, I still had it from when I was a kid, and I just read it one day. I was like, "Oh, this is actually pretty good." So in that story, there's this one scene where Superman shows up because after Robin's died, Batman's all like, upset.
Yeah, of course, mate. I mean, fair enough, mate. Yes, mate.
So Superman shows up, right? And I was a kid, so I was like, "What the? Why is Superman?" I had no idea that I didn't know what DC was. I didn't know DC was DC. So I was just like, "What the hell? Why Superman?"
Wrong
Superman is in a Batman book. That's crazy, right? And I'll never forget. He says something to Batman that pisses Batman off. So Batman punches Superman.
Yeah.
And what do you think would happen if you punched Superman?
He'd go home in a stretcher. He'd fucking KO him.
Or he hurt his hand. He punched him. And he was like, my hand. And then I was like, he's the Man of Steel.
Build a fucking granite.
I have opened that. I have opened that book, by the way, Lee. I rebagged it. Someone gave me I think it was Sean gave me a treasury sized. So those books, it's known as a treasury sized book. So it's massive. It's bigger than a magazine. It's huge.
Yeah, it looks fucking big. Right.
But the bad thing about them is you can't put them anywhere. They don't fit on shelves. They don't fit in comic boxes. They don't fit anywhere.
Newspaper. Yeah.
So they're a nightmare.
But it looks sick, mate. That artwork, fucking beautiful. Can't believe Muhammad Ali took Superman on. I don't remember that fight, but mate, as a boxing fan, cheers to that.
All right. Well, you know what we'll do? I have this other segment. I have another segment planned.
All right.
So, I guess for the people watching, Tim here. Oh, I did the right side. Normally I do the wrong side. Tim here.
Mate.
He doesn't use Instagram. He has an Instagram, doesn't use it. So I always send him like stupid, funny videos on Instagram, but he doesn't look at them because he doesn't use Instagram. Fair enough. I continue to send them to him, hoping that one day he'll open it up, but he never does, and that's fine. So, hang on, wait. Did you? Is there a little?
I mean, I did to check the fucking Twitch thing, mate. That was all.
Okay, but you didn't watch any of the shit I sent you, right? Over the last 4 years.
No, this was like 11:45 last night. I'm like, what's this? Oh,
all right. So what I've done is I've brought up our chat on another screen, which I'm going to share, and we're going to watch some. We're going to watch some of the videos I've sent you since what year's that? Say, I don't know. I think last year I started sending you stuff. So, and we'll just get your reaction to see if you think that they're, because I sent them to you because I thought that, Tim will find this funny. I'm going to send it to him. So that's, I don't know what we're going to call the segment, but It's going to be called Tim Reacts. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here is the
Good.
first. Hopefully the sound. Let me know if the sound works. All right.
Point on that. Yeah, I actually know this one.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's good. You have to be a boxing fan
It's
to
not
get
fucking
it.
boy, it's Usyk, all right? Usyk's the best.
Sorry, what was that?
He's the greatest. Usyk, the guy who's looking at him, that's Usyk.
Yeah.
The best
I know
boxer
that.
at the moment.
But the toilet.
Is that urinal real?
That
was real.
Probably. I'm sure it exists somewhere.
Fury got his shit kicked in, mate. So fair. He's still over his legs.
This one was just a random, I think, gay beer. Yeah, sure. Maybe
Gay beer.
gay
Go
legends
ahead,
for
take a
life.
sip.
All right. This guy, who would win at a fight out of this guy and VB guy? All right. You ready?
All right. All right.
Okay, you fucking cunts. Fucking 1-on-1 or 3-on-1, I give a fuck. We're doing it now. We're doing it fucking now. Fucking now. Fucking okay, you.
Mate, good jab. Good jab. I'll support that. That's not bad. He kind of kept it straight. Wasn't a proper jab. He's kind of working into it, but I'll go with that.
Wait, you don't have your own Discord, do you? Surely not. You and someone else's.
Everyone keeps telling me, no, my Discord messages.
Yeah.
I get harassed. Mate, I don't check shit all, all right?
Yeah, no. As the Discord, I can't get used to. So all the comic book community guys, they all started this Discord. I jumped in there once or twice, and then I just don't. It's not a platform. I can't keep adding new platforms to my life. All right.
It's me, mate. All right. I have my Facebook Messenger. That's it. I stream on Twitch. That's it.
Okay, this one is fucking sick. But check out this dude, right? I need to see if I can pause this real quick. All right. I need to zoom in, right? You gotta see this.
Right.
This guy, look at this. Right? Keep an eye on the screen. You ready for this?
Yeah. Oh, no way it's gonna catch it.
He tricked it.
What?
How good is that?
What the? Is that not AI? How the fuck is that possible? It's not possible. It's not fucking possible.
That guy. We need to. If we do, we need to find that guy and have him on this stream with us one day.
Oh yeah, mate. He's gonna be full screen sour legend forever.
Yeah,
that
guy is definitely a sour legend. Right?
He'd probably give us a kick back and sour, to be honest.
Oh, you know this guy?
Oh, is that Big Bang?
Oh wait,
yes.
I think.
What are you doing there?
Ajit Cabello.
I'm Big Bang. I'm Banyo. No delay.
Do you have anything to say to Ajit Cabello?
I'm Big Bang. I'm Banyo. No delay.
Oh yeah, yes, mate. I love that bloke.
That guy.
Ajit Cabello kicked his ass, but yeah.
This one's going to get me a copyright strike. Not a strike, but a copyright claim, I think, on this stream. But it's okay. I turned monetization off anyway. Maybe I should turn it on. No, who cares? I'll turn it on later. All right, ready? This is gold.
Oh, he did Robocop. That's so good.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
What's the hard head?
Who's that? What does that mean? You just like fucking grab me across the floor. Wait, where the fuck did the gravity come from?
Yeah.
What happened?
Come on,
Happy
man.
ending. What happened, man? They're in a fucking warehouse. Then he threw it in a volcano. What? Doesn't make sense, mate. But I love it.
Oh my
That's
god,
beautiful.
that was
so
good
good.
stuff.
And then the Bollywood ending, of course, had to be.
Can't see what's this one. I feel like there's one of these that wasn't that good. Yeah, we'll listen to this guy. So this guy, you know, when you go see bands and they sometimes make a real inspirational speech, you know, inspiring.
Right? I'm just like, play the fucking music, mate.
I like it. I like it. I remember the guy from Raised Fist did a really good one, and he was just
Bloke from
talking
Napalm
about
Death does it.
the guy from Raised Fist. He was saying, and I'm pretty sure he's gay. Well, I don't know if he's gay, but he was like saying, you know, sometimes guys, if you want to get the chicks, you have to show your true emotions. All right, get ready for this inspirational speech. All right, this is like some hardcore band. You ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
When I was 15 years old, I started my first fucking job. Like many of you motherfuckers probably did too. Except mine was a little more fucked up. I worked at something called a horse insemination plant.
What?
Every goddamn day, I would get up in the morning and I'd go to this fucking barn and I'd have to walk down a line with a horse on either goddamn side of me. These horses were fully erect, and I had to grasp in each hand a throbbing horse cock and rub it until completion and collect it in a fucking jar. This motherfucker who owned this place was selling this shit for $1 million a fucking gallon, and I was getting paid $4 a goddamn hour.
What?
There are 3 motherfucking people in this goddamn world. 3! There's the man who owns the horse and gets the money. There's the man who has the money and gets the horse. And there's us. Me, you. We jack off the fucking horses and we get nothing.
Oh yeah, it's pretty fucking inspirational. Oh man.
Oh man. That's
I just
awesome.
find out which band that was, man. That's fucking sick.
All right, we got another one from your mate, Big Bang,
Oh fuck
And
yeah,
he's-
Big Bang.
and his awesome English.
Hey, what's up, Wonka? Hey, what's your Wonka?
What's one car?
Hey, what's up, Wonka? Hey, what's your Wonka?
What's one car? Because that guy lost, didn't he, in his last fight? Did he lose?
Zane?
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy who was talking about the previous thing beat him. Fucking stopped
Okay.
him. Dude's insane, this German guy.
Should have banged him harder. This one's not that good, but I don't know. You might have seen this one. I'm assuming people paid good money to see this guy. He's a drummer. You're a drummer. You might
I'm a-
appreciate this type of drumming.
Oh, here we go, the drumming. Beautiful. Yep, I'm feeling it.
Doing good?
I mean, maybe, but he's just playing random shit. He's got the fucking jazz grip, so I guess he knows what he's doing, but that's not fucking drumming. I mean, that's not drumming.
Yeah, they clapped. Look at it. They loved it. They
That was
wooed.
fucking sick. That was
They
fucking sick,
wooed.
mate. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
They
There's a lot of good
wooed.
shit going on there. They did.
Oh,
really.
this is this is. You gotta listen to this.
I
This
might.
this is top shelf Mike Tyson right here. You ready for this?
Mike Tyson, baby.
80s when rap really started to take off. Fucking Run DMC, LL Cool J, the Beastie Boys, the Fat Boys, Salt and Pepper. I mean,
love a bad name.
that's Bon Jovi. 80s when rap really started to take off. Fucking Run DMC, LL Cool J, the Beastie Boys, the Fat Boys, Salt and Pepper. I mean,
love a bad name.
that's Bon Jovi.
That's Bon Jovi.
Oh man, that's so good. Mike
is
is
a good
so
one.
cool. Yeah.
I don't
This
know.
mate, it's all blurred. No spoilers.
Yeah. Some of these have been deleted since I sent them to you as well. But
Oh,
right now.
oh,
Fifty dollars.
look at this guy.
That
Your
bass
old
drum.
party back in the day.
Oh, yeah, it is, eh? Oh, this dude's fucking dead. Look at the dead man. What the fuck, man? Dude, that's like death. No fucking way.
Look at that.
No fucking way. That cut's dead, dude.
20 minutes later.
Damn, man, he's messed up.
Mate, that's fucking good for what he did. That's
Sorry?
fucking good. He should be in a stretcher. Mate, if he's just getting
Yeah.
dragged out, passed out, mate, that's good. He should be getting his stomach pumped. That's
Gonna
fucking
be.
next level.
It's a minion. Pete, you can use custom emojis if you want. All right. I think we're nearly done. Yeah, this is the
Hey, just got a
last one.
comment.
This is the last one. And another great one because we're in bands and stage presence, showmanship. It's always great to
Right.
have when you're in a band. You ready for this?
Also, get A to Sky. What's Sky something comics?
Sky's Kevin Library. He was a comic book writer and he used to come into Nana. He used to come into Nana back
Oh
in the day.
shit, mate.
Oh, but he still comes into Nana. All right, you ready?
Would say me, mate.
The flag and pledge with me. All hail to the motherfucking
Come on. Let's see that one more
Hey,
time.
all hail to the motherfucking
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, dude. That guy carried that well. He got straight back into it.
I'll tell you what. So
That's some good composure.
at a worse gig back in the day, we played at the Tote, and it was like a weekday. I think it was a gig on a weekday, like a Wednesday night at the Tote or some shit, right?
School night,
So there's
gig,
no one
mate,
there. And I was trying to impress some girls, and I used to like swing my mic, like I was pretty good at it, right? And I was pretty good at getting it pretty long, and then you let go and then it just comes back to your hand, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm trying to impress these girls, right? And I'm going hard. I'm swinging this thing so hard, and then when it's time to come back to my hand, it just goes boom straight on my head, like, so hard. I had a lump on my head from it.
Oh fuck, dude. Holy shit. Did you just keep going? You just pretend to like no sweat?
Yeah, man, nothing. Ain't nothing in punk rock. What are you talking about? Nothing
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
What, Mike?
Some of that's
I didn't see a mic.
Someone in the audience is like, "Oh shit, he got fucked up." I'm like,
The best moment, though, one of the best moments on stage, it was at the ESPY, right?
Yeah.
It was actually the last time we played the ESPY. We got banned after that night because there was a big punch on with security guards that night, and Tom was involved. So because he was involved, we got banned from playing there again. But the last time we played there, it was a shit show. Like everything was running late, and they cut our set really short. Like we played for maybe 20 minutes or less, and then they told us to get off stage, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we were in a shit mood because of it, because they just kept, they were telling, like, we used to always be the guys that be like, oh, just cut their set short, right? So, start of the set, and this is on, remember the Gershom room? Is that the big hall?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
So it was in the Gershom room. It was like an all day thing, like from like lunchtime all the way through to nighttime, right?
Yeah.
So, first song, like, they're playing the intro to the song, and then I come running in to do my thing, and I tripped over a chord, and I literally face plant, and then I roll to my back, and I'm about to get up, and then I realize, wait, because there's a moment, they're still playing the intro, so there's the part where the intro, the riff hits, right?
Yeah.
So I literally was about to get up and I stopped. I was like, "You've been waiting your whole life for this." So I lay back down flat on my back, and as soon as that moment came, I flipped up off my back onto
Oh
my
yeah.
feet, and man, that was the best. I was like, I
Fuck,
can't
that's
believe
so
I just
good.
did that live.
Everyone would have been like, man, he just
There you go, mate. That's what you got to do. Nothing happened. Nothing to see
exactly.
here.
Yeah.
What band did
Nothing
you
to
play
that.
in, Pete? Tell me more. You look like you play in a band. When
That's
was
such a good recovery though.
how long's it been since you guys were like played gigs?
Whoa, 8 years maybe, 2017.
Oh,
I
really? That's the
reckon.
same. That was our last. Pretty sure 2017 was our last sort of our retirement show.
Yeah, well, I mean, we were playing regularly at that time. I think for you that was like a one-off thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, we came back after
Yeah,
like
yeah.
almost 4 years.
I think we went 2013 to 2017, so like 4 years. And yeah, after 2017, we're gonna do an East Coast tour, but our drummer's just like, nah, man, can't fucking do it. We tried to replace him, couldn't find someone, so we got canned before we even went interstate. It was a bit of a shame.
Mass Rejection.
It's a cool name.
Yeah.
Sounds like a punk band, a hardcore band, maybe.
Did you guys go interstate at all?
No, we went regional, mate. Went to Ballarat, Bendigo, all around there. And we, yeah, as I said, we set up this East Coast tour, gone all out to Queensland and coming back down. But our drummer got cold feet and quit. Was to launch our EP. So,
Just before you launched EP?
but yeah, we paid to get it recorded, proper recording, everything. We booked all these fucking gigs, talked to everyone, and then he just quit. So it was a pretty big fuck you, but hey, you know, it's what happens. We tried to replace him. Yeah, didn't happen.
Yeah, I feel like a similar thing happened with us. I feel like our original bass player, we kind of booted him. Yeah, we booted him, and I feel like we're either just recorded, or maybe it was just before we recorded, or around the same time as we were recording our EP. Yeah, I got a feeling he's not on the recording. I feel like
Oh, really?
Steg played bass. I think Steg played bass on that EP. And one of the songs on the EP was actually written by Han.
Oh shit!
So we recorded it, but then we decided it's probably not a great idea to have his song on it. So we never released that song.
Yeah,
Which is probably, I mean, back then it was fine, but you know, it was about September 11.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So maybe it was a good thing we didn't release it because you know people get upset. Drummers suck. Wait, don't you? Wait, you can play drums, can't you, Lee? Lee plays in like a comedy band.
Oh shit! Tenacious D, eh?
Yeah, kind of. It's just like a guitar. He plays guitar, and but I could have sworn he played drums as well. But he plays guitar in his band, and then he's got a vocalist who sings. And they've been doing lots of music videos recently. But the best place that we toured, so we went to Sydney, we did Queensland and Brisbane, Wollongong, and Adelaide. But Adelaide,
Wollongong, shout out to dude.
Oh mate, Wollongong. One of my simple stories is about the night we were only there for fucking one night. It was fucking the craziest night ever. Like there was just crazy shit happening everywhere. After the gig, these dudes drove past and threw a block of ice at us. Like as in like ice cubes. Like I don't know where they got it from, but so like we were packing a car, and then the dude who had organized the gig, he was taking us to. We were giving him a lift to this place, and we're gonna like, you know, party there for a little bit. But so this dude, after these guys threw this, like, we're just, what the hell was that? And they somehow thrown like blocks of ice at us.
Yeah.
And they just started chasing them up the road, right? And the guy's like, fuck you. And then these guys are like, they stopped at the traffic lights, and the guy in the passenger seat sticks his body out, like he's up to his waist.
Yeah.
He's out the window, giving the guy the finger, right? And then these guys from this band Ruckus, and they live up to their name, I'll tell you that. They fucking came out of nowhere, and they started pegging beer bottles at this car. So like I'm walking towards all this, right? Because I was like, oh man, is this really going down right now? And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like 5 cunts just come running out. And one of them slaps the dude in the face with his studded belt, and then the rest of them are just pegging beer bottles at this car, and beer bottles are like blowing up, like literally like exploding on this car. And then they drove off. So we're like, we got to get the hell out of here, right? We jump in Steg's car. We're driving through Wollongong, which is basically like a little city, right?
Yeah.
And we're looking at the nightlife, and there's just pubs, people spilling out of the pubs and punch. I was like, oh, look, there's another punch on. And these guys are literally punching on, falling on the main road. They're literally falling over on the main road, punching on. And I was like, oh, shit. It was crazy at night. I just couldn't believe how much stuff happened there.
That's fucking
If
mental.
you guys want to check out Canyon Hall,
Oh, Canyon Hall. Nice. Check that
typical
out.
night in right? Typical night in
I've never been.
Wollongong.
Mate, it sounds like we need to go to Wollongong, mate.
It is a rough. It's a rough town, I'll tell you that. But Adelaide was the best because Adelaide, I feel like when we played in Adelaide, there were just people off the street who kind of just walked in because they walked past the pub. Because have you ever been to Adelaide?
Yeah.
So you know how I don't think they've got a curfew, but it almost feels like they do.
Oh yeah, shit just closes.
We were in the city, right? And it's like 4 o'clock, you know, we're roaming around, and all of a sudden, where'd everyone go? Like literally, it's like a movie. Like all of a sudden, the town just goes quiet, and you're like, "What happened?" Right?
Yeah.
So we go back to the pub that and we had to stay at the pub that night. That was the better thing. So we play that night, and yeah, there was because I remember this tradie dude who rocked up. He was just like in his high vis, and I could have sworn he just rocked up off the street, and then he ended up buying one of our t-shirts and shit like that. But it was such an awesome gig. And that guy, I remember at the end of the night, was spewing in the dunny with our worst t-shirt. I was like, are you okay, dude?
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, that Adelaide was the best. And one of the guys in the support band, he worked at the pub. So because we were staying there that night, he basically locked the pub when it was meant to be closed and let everyone stay. Like, as in people who were at the gig. And we just partied in this pub that was closed. It was insane, man.
That's fucking sick, man. It's like a movie with the Hangover Part 10 or some shit.
What's going on, Thomas? Yeah,
Thomas.
So Adelaide, they definitely know how to party.
I never knew. I mean, people say Adelaide, but anytime I've been, it's been fucking dead by 1 a.m. But hey, maybe I need to see more. You know what? One of the craziest places I've been to, fucking Kilmore. You been to Kilmore?
Where's Kilmore?
It's like up north, above Melbourne, maybe like an hour drive out of Melbourne. Just fucking went there for a gig one night, and this guy's like, do you know the band Children of Bodom? You ever heard of them?
Yeah.
This guy's
Bodom?
like, yeah. I don't know if you fucking say it, whatever. Anyway, the guitarist, the guy who died, Alexi Laiho. There's a guy, apparently there was a gig there anyway. I went to this gig called Killfest at Kilmore. And they were like, this is the Alexi Laiho main stage. And like, during the gig at 1 minute, they're like, Alexi Laiho lived here and we're going to dedicate the concert. So we need like a minute of silence. And we just stood there, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I fucking walked out. There's a bloke who fucking stacked his bike. He's gone over. There's like 3 people around him. I'm like, oh shit, should we get him up? They're like, nah, leave him. I walk past him. There's 2 people passed out. And behind him is a guy spewing. And I go and see what's going on. The guy spewing goes, no, don't worry about him. Then just keeps spewing. And then I walk past him. And then I walk past that, and there's just a big fucking gang fight of like 5-on-5, like a movie. And I'm like, this is absolutely fucking mental. And it was just everywhere like that. I mean, I think it was just for the fucking Killfest. But mate, Kilmore, if you've never been, go there for Killfest. Apparently, Alexi Laiho lives there.
Is Killfest all day? Is that like an all day thing or a whole weekend or?
It's it goes from like maybe 3 in the arvo till midnight.
Okay.
And they do like
so just like a one day thing.
Yeah, man. They do rissole sandwiches, sausages from the local community hall. Yeah. It's all the community hall. Yeah.
The rissoles in you.
Yeah, exactly. And it's only like $3 for one. You're like, oh, I don't know what this is, but mate, it's going down a tree.
What's that thing you go to? Is it in Tassie? What's that?
Yeah, mate. I'm going next month.
What is it called?
This band on my shirt. It's called Dark Mofo.
Dark Mofo.
Yeah, Dark Mofo. Celebration of dark art, metal, and everything fucking weird. It's the Winter Solstice Festival. It goes for like 2 or 3 weeks. I'm going for a week next month.
What's the band on your shirt?
The band on my shirt is Imperial Triumphant. They're an American band. They're just fucking, I don't know, weird black metal. But, you know, a funny fact, Kenny G guest starred in one of their songs. He's even in the film clip. They got Kenny G to play black metal. He's just like in the middle of a fucking black metal
Kenny
song.
G.
Yeah.
Kenny G would have to be ancient by now.
Oh, dude, I don't know. Yeah, and this was like a year ago. They got him in a year ago.
Wait, so sorry, go back to Dark Mofo. So didn't you say they closed down like an entire town or some shit?
Yeah, so
What's-
essentially Hobart, I mean the biggest town, biggest city in fucking Tassie, just gets taken over by Dark Mofo. So you go down the streets, there's inverted red crosses everywhere. And there's just like all kinds of exhibits all over the town, tons of free shit, a bunch of weird satanic stuff. And it's fucking awesome, dude. Like there's a big feast, like it's massive.
Yeah.
It's probably like there's probably like 50 food stalls, 30 drink stalls. It's like a big hall like fucking Harry Potter. There's fire pits everywhere, live music. Oh mate, it's just the best. The best. Jerry, the best.
Wait, and is there like multiple music festivals or is it just the one music festival?
So no. So what happens is essentially the festival goes for 3 weeks. The Winter Feast is kind of like a weekly thing, whatever, outdoor music, blah blah blah. There's exhibits that are free that go on the whole time, and then like bands and stuff will play. So this band, Imperial Triumphant, they're playing one night. Another band I'm going to see is called Clowncore. They're playing another night. They're like clown music. They play in a toilet. But yeah, there's gigs, there's music, there's theatre, there's art. There's just tons of shit. Everything weird and dark.
There you go. I found a Terror Strike track to play on my show.
Oh shit!
Make sure it's not the chili
Thank you,
version.
mate.
Is it? There you go.
The Chilean shit. Yeah. No thrash, mate. No thrash. All grindcore. I love thrash, but no, not that band. Fuck those posers. Stole their name.
There's another
Yeah.
Worst. There was another band called The Worst from the, I think they were like a hardcore band from the 80s.
Oh shit! They beat you to the punch then.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
But they
mate.
only did one
No,
thing. They had like one release.
they punk as well.
They were kind of like more of a hardcore, like I think they were like an old school hardcore sort of band.
Yeah. That's kind of sick. But mate, no
Oh,
one talks
no.
about them now.
You should do a poll, Grey Red. Who's the
Oh, no.
who terror stroke it better?
Mate, fucking, South Americans, mate. As soon as they get onto it, they'll fucking spam the polls. There'll be just one fucking bloke with a BB going, nah, Terror Strike's fucking real from Australia. And then there's just a bunch of people going, Chile, I love Chile, I'm from Brazil. I love South American metal. Every time. I don't know if you've ever seen that shit. It happens every fucking time. Anyway, like, you finish your beer.
Yeah, I finished my beer.
All right.
Is
wanna go
it time
first
for
or do you
number
want me to go?
3?
I think it's time for number 3. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I could go number 3. Let me just see if I can. All right. So what I'll do, because it takes time for me to go upstairs. Last time we played the Collect
Don't
Fest
run.
code.
Don't run.
This time, I don't want to have a heart attack. So what I might do, hang on, give me a second. Let me get this
You can
ready.
do the intro again. Everyone probably missed it.
We'll outro with the intro as well. How about that?
Oh, that's a good.
It's an
That's a
intro
good.
and an outro. So what I'm going to do, I found a 48-second Terror Strike song. So for you guys who want to experience
shit.
Tim's old band, Terror Strike. Oh, that's a scary looking
Oh,
band.
mate, this is from the
Right.
demo, mate. This is going to sound like complete noise.
That's okay. That's what your band was to me.
Mate, the EP sounds
Fucking
better, I'll tell you that.
loud, scary noises. right. Well, but this was perfect. 48 seconds. I reckon I could get a beer in that time. All right.
Mate, yeah.
So
All right.
while we go get new beers, enjoy the sounds of Terror Strike.
Turn your volume down now, immediately.
How
Mate,
about
that just
that
sounded like
noise?
that just sounded. Mate, did it compress for all the viewers? Because that sounded like completely compressed to me. Does it sound fine to you?
I only heard the end. It
It just sounded
sounded
like
better at the
MP3
end than it did at the
compression.
start.
Mate, should have gone off the EP. Give us a little bit more justice. Oh well.
And I'm missing all this action. People. I enjoyed the. I've only listened to, I think, 2 episodes, Grey Man, but I just had it on the background while I was doing. Hey, leave us a link, Grey. If you got a link to your podcast for all you metalheads, you can check out High Speed Hangover. I enjoyed it, and I was actually quite surprised at the mix of, because you had some stuff that I didn't like at all, and I'm not like for example, Tim's band. It's not really my style, but I can, I guess, appreciate it for what it is. And then there's other stuff that I don't dig that. Like basically, if you can sing, I don't like your shit. It's like, why can you sing? Why can you sing? But I remember Gray had like some bands where, you know, the vocalists had, you know, like a reasonable voice.
Yeah.
But it was more that kind of rock sing, kind of, not like, you know, like, oh, I appreciate like all your, you know, those glam bands and stuff like that. I appreciate that kind of vocal and the high pitched stuff, but like the deep singing voice, I'm like, come on, mate, why do you sing like that?
like Peter Steele from Typo Negative, mate.
I don't mind some Typo Negative. Sour Hangovers will
Mate,
suck.
it's the deepest voice of all.
It's rough production, mate. That's how you do it. Remember back in the day, like a 4-track, is that what it was called? You would call your shit on a 4-track.
Well, that's what we
like
fucking
old
did,
school.
mate. You know what we
exactly.
did for that demo?
That's what we had. Now you can record a fucking video on your phone that's better than, you know, anything back then.
Yeah, the Halbo shit sounded way better than that. But did you ever go to the Jam Hut? Did you ever jam there in Preston?
Wait, where's? No, that was the one we tried to get once. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Remember we tried to book there when we were trying to scrambling because we did the thing and then we were trying to find a new place to jam.
Well, that's where we recorded that fucking demo for Terror Strike. And the thing was, the day we recorded it, they said none of the regular rooms are available. You get the closet at the front. I'm not kidding. It was fucking tiny. And I got a 4-track and I got all these cables going everywhere. And I'm not joking. It was probably the length of this couch and maybe about twice the depth. And we did the whole demo in there. And it was just fucking sweat. And that's why it sounds so good. Just a pile
Give
of
us a
shit.
link, Gray. Send us a link, Gray. All right. What beer you got?
Mate, this is the main event beer for me. This is the big one.
Oh,
This
the
is
main
pushing the
event.
sour. You know it's going to be. It is a fucking double take, baby. This
Wait,
is
is
a
that
new
blueberry?
one.
What is it?
This is cherry. This is a double cherry imperial sour. 10%. 10%. So
what was the blueberry? That was like crazy percent, wasn't it?
I
It was
didn't
more
have
than 10.
blueberry.
The blueberry, the first one, the one I bought you.
Fuck. No, I think they're all 10%.
It was
They're all
more than
pretty much the same.
it was way more than 10.
Really?
Yeah, it was way more than 10.
I'm pretty sure they're consistently like 10% for the
I'm
the
pretty
double
sure it was
take.
way more because I remember freaking out about how high it was. Anyway, oh no,
10% high.
my one's definitely a
Fuck up.
smoothie. I didn't see which one I grabbed, but this one definitely sounds like a smoothie. This is
Oh yes.
Liquid Banana. How is that a beer? How is that a beer?
My number one sour this year. It's a 9 out of 10, that one. That's a beauty.
Grey Man can appreciate the music, but he can't appreciate these wanky beers.
You got to appreciate that one. That thing is thick. That is thick.
Is it yellow? Is it yellow?
You're gonna have to. Oh yeah. You have to invert it, and spin it, and all that shit. Give it 5 seconds. That's it.
Start a fire, baby.
Do the roll. Do the roll. That's it. It is thick. I gave Dave one of those too. I don't know if he's had it yet.
Liquid Banana.
My favorite sour so far this year. My favorite smoothie.
My
sour.
liquid banana is. Hey, Dave, you should whip it. Oh, that sounds. You should whip out your liquid banana now and drink it while watching us. Wouldn't that be a good idea?
Your liquid banana, mate, not your solid banana. Let's keep them separate.
Wait, have we converted Dave to a sour legend yet? Because if we
Well, that's
have,
his
maybe
first-
he should.
That's his first smoothie.
The liquid banana.
Yep.
He's scared. He's like, "What is this?" He's like, "How can a banana be a beer?" Right?
Mate.
I agree.
I got it for him because I'm like, this is the best smoothie sour I've had this year. And if you like banana,
Here's a sneak peek. I'm using a dirty glass, so that's the thing.
mine's just fucking red.
That color.
Yeah, look at that shit. Look at that. It's fucking urinal cake yellow. One's fucking just beautiful. Oh,
Can you guys
yes,
see that
mate.
color?
I've still got 2 more of those.
Oh, it smells fantastic.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
Oh, it smells good.
It's so good.
It's got that fake banana smell. Cheers, mate.
Enjoy.
Oh,
Oh, this is sour.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. See, that's
Oh.
nice. That's like, that doesn't really taste sour at all. It's got a little bit, but not.
It's a banana smoothie, isn't it?
I'm drinking Tim's Miss Pinky. Yeah, Miss Pinky's is just like.
That's a good introducing sour. That's what I like about it. That's why I got them for him first.
Yeah, but
Again,
I like
you know.
introducing people to stuff which is like, hey, drink this super sour.
Oh, you throw them the hopes, the Sunny Boys, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get Dave one of those. But how good is that liquid banana? And don't you reckon that's a good introduction to smoothies for Dave?
Look at that color. It's insane.
Shit's fucking good.
Yeah, it's very
Mate,
good.
this cherry's good too.
Can't call it a beer, but you know.
Mate, it still counts. But yeah, that's to me that's the best smoothie I've had this year. Actually, the Blue Heaven, mate. This is not far off. This was really good. You can find that. Get it.
I don't have a like a fancy wanky beer place near me anymore.
Oh fuck yeah, because you've gone way out.
Yeah, so the one back at my old place, I had the one on Doncaster Road, and they were really good. Like they had all the one. No, they probably didn't have as many one drops. No, they had heaps. Yeah, they had pretty similar to what's Forager's called?
Point of difference.
Yeah.
Mate, you got to set. That's the thing. Send Sarah your lunch order. Just write a little lunch brown bag, write your lunch order. Get her to pick them up for you, and just tell her not to talk to the weird metal dude.
Hey, we told me he's your friend.
Mate, I haven't been there in like months. He must be.
He could be watching this. Right, he could be watching this right now. He's broke his heart.
Oh,
he loves
shit.
you. He's like,
Oh,
"Where's
not
your
that.
little friend?" I was like, "Listen, mate."
Exactly. He's already fucking broken my friendship right there. So, but you haven't been back in fucking who knows how long. Especially now they got my one right next to me.
Every time the door opens, he's like eager, hoping it's you.
Well, I shouldn't have started shit.
What happened to the guy who first started working there? You know, the are you new to be a guy?
I don't know. He was ages ago though. Like I don't think I saw him for a while.
I used that photo in the intro, the fuck the rent.
Oh yeah. that
was my introduction.
What was that beer? What was that just like a lager or what?
Yeah, I think so. It was the only one that was available in a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Fuck the rent. He just said, because remember, after asking me what types of beer I like for bloody half an hour, and I just said to him, listen, man, I just want to get a 6. That's all I said. I was like, I just want to get a 6-pack.
Yeah.
None of these fucking beers come in a 6-pack. And then he was like, here you go. And then he grabbed the only one that was a 6-pack, and he's like, here, try these. Easy to drink is what he said. I was like, how hard can it be to drink a beer?
He was insulting you so hard then.
Is it? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Easy to drink, mate. But for wanky beer lovers, mate, easy to drink's like a big insult. It's got to be like a challenge to drink it, you know? You'll be like, oh.
What, this isn't easy to drink. A fucking banana smoothie isn't easy to drink.
Mate. He would be one of those IPA guys. He's like, unless you drink it grass and you drink it mud, you're not fucking drinking beer. All right? Better taste like shit. I swear that's what fucking IPA.
What do you mean you won't get a 6-pack? What are they coming over there?
He means your fucking gut, mate.
Oh, sorry. I didn't read it right.
He's drinking this 3.0 alcohol. Oh, yeah.
No,
yeah.
but what I think he meant was, what'd you make for dinner? Tell me more. Tell me more. I think what he meant was like, it's not fancy. So the story goes, Grey Man.
Yeah.
I'll tell the story because I've polished this routine that it's down to a fine art.
Yeah, you got to take this to a fucking open comedy night, mate.
All right, you guys ready for this? This is my stand-up comedy bit about craft beer. So, many years ago. I want to say 8. Let's guess 8 years ago. I want to say.
Yeah.
I was on my way to Tim's house. I can't remember what for, but I was like,
it
"Oh,
the
I'll
first
I'll
party?
bring some." Sorry.
Was it the first party? Maybe.
No. It
No?
wasn't a
Before that?
party. I
Oh.
wasn't. I don't know why I was coming over because I don't think it was. Definitely wasn't a party.
No.
Maybe we went somewhere up. I don't know, but I went to meet you at your house and I brought a 6-pack. I was like, I'll bring beers, right?
Yep.
So I go to this. There's this beer shop that's near where we used to work, which is right around the corner from where Tim lives.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I'll go past there and I'll buy some beers from there, right? So this is the craft beer place, which we love now. But back then I didn't know what a craft beer place. I didn't know what a craft beer was. So I walk into this, what I thought was a bottle shop, but apparently it was a craft beer shop. I walk in there, I walk to the back wall, and there's like a fridge with like 6 fridges of all beer, all 6 fridges full of beer. You couldn't name 6 fridges full of beer. So I'm looking at all these beers and I'm just like, I have never heard of any of these beers, right? and then the staff member comes up from behind me and he goes, "Can I help you, mate?" And I was like, "What are all these beers?" And he said to me, "Are you new to beer? Are you new to beer? I'm a 30-something-year-old man. And you just asked me, am I new to beer?" So I say to him, "I've drank a beer before." And he proceeds with, "What kind of beer do you like?" I was like, "I don't know." And he's like, I was kind of like, "What do you mean? What kind of beer do I like?" And he's like, "Do you like fruity beer? Do you like nutty beers? Do you like grassy beers? Do you like hoppy beers?" And I'm like, what the fuck's this guy talking about? He just kept going on and on about different types of beers. I didn't understand what he's talking about. So I go to him after like ages. I was just like, "Dude, I just came to get a 6-pack." So he goes, and then it was like he's upset. It's like I destroyed a part of his soul because I wouldn't talk beers with him, or that I couldn't talk beers with him. So he goes, "Oh,"
let's be honest.
And then he just like had his head down, like grabbed this beer called Fuck the Rent. It was called Fuck the Rent. And he goes, "It was the only 6-pack in the whole shop." And he goes, "Here you go, mate. Take these. They're easy to drink." I was like, "Sure." So I take these beers over to Tim's and I tell Tim this story. At the time, it was the first version of this story, so it wasn't quite as polished. So Tim's like, "I might go check it out because I love craft beer." I was like, "Yeah, cool. Go check it out. Go for it, mate. You can talk beer with the guy." So a week later, Tim goes into the shop and the guy's like, "Can I help you, mate?" And Tim's like, yeah, man. Let's talk beer. And those two hit it off like best friends. And the guy's like recommending all these beers to Tim. And Tim's like, "Oh, yeah, I might try that." And the guy's like, "Did you know if you buy an assorted 6-pack, we'll give you, is it 5%?
10%, mate.
10%. I think it's 5 now."
Yeah.
So, no, actually, no, it's 10%. The one near my place. The one near my place was 5%, which is like barely a discount. Why do you even give it? Anyway,
it
the
is
guy's
10
like,
there,
"Did you know if you get an assorted 6-pack, we'll give you 10% off?" And Tim's like, "Oh, yeah, I might do 10% off. Hell yeah. Let's get an assorted 6-pack. So they talk for another half an hour about different beers. The guy's recommending Tim all these beers. Tim's got his assorted 6-pack. He's happy. He's like, "Man, I can't wait to drink all these crafty beers." And the guy's like, "Cool, man. Let's go to the counter." And then the guy's adding up the beer totals. "Oh, yeah, you got one of these. You got one of these. Oh, yep, 10% off." And this 6-pack cost him like, how much was it? $65, $70?
67 or something, yeah.
$67 for a 6-pack. $67 for a 6-pack. And Tim was just like, "Oh,
that was
shit.
the discount.
You're too deep. You're too deep into this friendship. You couldn't back out." So Tim went ahead and bought a $67 6-pack.
I even did the that was 10%, yeah. He goes, "Yeah, it was 10%. I'm like, oh, yeah, all right. I just tapped the card. Thanks, mate." And then I never fucking went back for ages, mate. Jesus Christ, that was scary. Beer noob, yep. Instant besties. Mate, nobody's fucking charging me 67. That's instant worsties. Oh, shit. Are you popping all the comments through now, are you? Fucking hell.
So
Mate,
behind, I
Greyman's
was
already
telling
gone.
the story. I was giving my best version of the story.
Yeah, well, it was good. And it was accurate. Well, to be honest, I
Yeah,
think
man, so the first, so get this. So once, how do we discover the sour? Oh, that's right. So this bottle shop that we're talking about upstairs, it's below a pub.
upstairs.
There's a craft
pub's
beer
awesome.
bar upstairs. So we go there after work a lot. So that's where I started to learn about the different beers because Tim would go through, oh, they've got these sours, try that. And I drank a sour, I was like, oh, this is different. I kind of like this.
Yeah.
And it's making my face do weird things.
Yeah,
So
warhead face, mate.
I started enjoying the sours. So there was a craft beer place near my old house before here. So I walked into there. I didn't realize it was a craft beer place. And the guy comes up to me and goes, "Do you need a hand, mate? Are you after anything specific?" And I go, "You got any sours, mate?" And that guy wasn't judgy either. He was like, "Well, nice." He goes, "Yeah, we got these. I recommend the double take blueberry." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take one of those." I took that can to the counter. And he was like, $22 for one can. One can. But it was so good. I bought Tim one. I remember because I was like, "Dude, you got to try this out. It was the best." And that's where One Drop really just became part of our lives.
One Drop catapulted, mate. Oh, by the way, who the fuck is it? Hang on, check it out. I'm not wearing it at the moment, but
oh shit,
my One Drop Brewing cap, baby.
What else do they get, man? You got to get us. You got to get.
They
those
got
pint
t-shirts
glasses.
and shit, man. Yeah. I want to get the glasses. If the glasses come back, I'll get you one as well. But at the moment, I just got the merch. So, but those glasses, I'm gonna ask the bloke at fucking Farside tomorrow, see if we can get them because he's got those fancy ones, eh?
Yeah, with the gold trim.
With the gold trim, mate. If he has a One Drop on tap tomorrow, I'll be in trouble.
Oh, mate, Grey Man, you think it's bad to pay $22 for one beer? At least that one beer was in a tall can like this, right? If you go to a craft beer place and they've got this on tap, it's $22 for like a pot. It's ridiculous.
Well, they say we don't sell it in a pint because it's too expensive.
Yeah. So
remember
the
that
place I went to in Geelong, they did have it in a pint. Oh, and also, what was that other place? Remember that place we went to? Me and Tim went to this place recently with our friend Dave, and they had all these crafty beers. And there was one I was like, "Oh, let's try this one." And I ordered 2 pints, and the guy instantly said, "That's expensive."
Oh,
geez, like, how much?
Yeah.
And it was like $60 something for 2 pints. And I was like, "Oh, how much is a schooner?" And it was like, "Oh, that'll be like 40." And I was like, "Yeah, cool. We'll get 2 pots," because I was shouting. So I was like, "Yeah, we'll get 2 pots." And that was still like $30.
And they closed down. Why'd they close down? Why'd they close down?
Why? Yeah.
Maybe
we should charge less for your beers. More people would drink them.
Yeah. It wasn't even that good either. The sour was way better than it. Because we had that. We had the Farmhouse, which was that was that one.
It was the weird cultured beer. It was the cultured beer, wasn't it?
Yeah, they say it's got barnyard funk. Apparently that's a positive thing. If you drink it, you're like, "Oh, barnyard funk." Apparently that's a good thing.
It's the ultimate in wankiness. That's what it is.
Chickens' asses and fucking cow sticks. I don't know. Cows don't have dicks, but fair enough. But yeah, that was fucking crazy. That was the most expensive I think I've seen a beer on tap. And then they closed a week later.
Okay. The other week after work, I went. We've got the not Deeds. What are they called? Who's the brand that do the pink lemonade?
Oh, pink
starts with D as well. Starts with D as well.
Does it look Dave?
Dayton.
Yeah, Dayton Brewing. Yeah.
So they've got the brewery near my work. So we went there after work, and that's the place that's got. So the kitchen's hired out by Q Barbecue.
Oh fuck yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.
Potato.
So I got potatoes, and also they had a thing called a Twinkie.
Wait, do your viewers know about potatoes?
Oh, I don't think they do. So a potato, I mean, it's pretty simple. It's a taco, but instead of the shell of the taco is made of a potato cake. Wait a sec.
Oh no, we got New South Wales viewers, mate. We got New South Wales.
They don't know what potato cake is.
Potato scallops, I think they say.
Yeah, in Sydney, I reckon. What do you reckon they call it in the UK? Grey Man.
We would call it potato scallop.
What do you guys call? Is it a potato? I reckon they call it a scallop. It sounds like a British thing. Potato scallop.
A flat disc of potato, battered and deep fried. Usually get a fish and chip shop.
Yeah, you get a fish and chip shop. So we over here, we call in Melbourne. I didn't know So Sydney call it. Oh yeah, they do too. Yeah.
Yeah, New South Wales.
Because potato scallop to me is like when you have a whole bunch of them with the cheese baked and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Or the
So we
fucking
call it a
seafood
potato
jacket
cake.
scallop. Yeah.
So anyway, the taco shell is made of a potato cake / scallop, right?
Yep.
But get this. So when I went to, we went to this place after work once, and I got the potato, and the potato cake was almost flat. Like it's not really shaped to be like a taco shell.
Yeah.
But this time it was. This time they even served it to me in the little, the little zigzag.
Oh, the
triangle
little
thing.
taco holder. Yeah.
Yeah, they served it to me in that. I was like, oh, sick. And the potato cake was
stuff.
literally, it was beautiful. But I went and they've got the pink lemonade sour, right? So I'm kind of sick of that. It's like just okay.
Yeah, I'm not a big
Get
fan
out
of
of
that.
here. Potato scallop. That sounds like a whack potato.
Mate, that's a band. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not
Potato
having a control here. That's Simon's banning.
So
yes,
yeah,
you
I
do.
went up and I was like, I said something about sours. And then the bartender chick was like, oh, we've got a new one. I was like, oh. She's like, it's not on the menu yet. We literally, the boys literally just brewed it, or whatever the word is. They literally just brought it, like they've literally been messing around all week. Do you want to try it? Like literally, we've only made 4 things of it. Like it wasn't even advertised. I was like, fuck yeah. I was like,
I didn't even know they
please.
made anything more than one sour. I thought they just made the one sour, that was it.
Right. So she said something like, oh, the boys have just been messing around with some recipes during the week, and they came up with this. They've only made 4 thing barrel. I don't know, whatever the word is for it.
Oh, eggs, bats, yeah.
Yeah, and like she's like, do you want that? I was like, yeah, because I'm sick of this pink lemonade. Let's go.
Yeah.
I wish I got the pink lemon. I didn't like it. You know why?
Why?
It was like a lemon kind of flavor.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It just I drank it, but it wasn't. I don't know. I don't know if I like lemon, even though lemon is supposed to be the premier sour thing. But
yeah, I find the same. I reckon it gives it like a real thin, real one-dimensional taste. There's just no depth to it. I don't know. It's just to me, it doesn't work. But I don't really like the pink lemonade either. I just don't like that in general. I've never rated them too much.
I can drink it because sometimes it's all you can find at Dan Murphy's, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, usually I have that and Miss Pinky to me is a million times better.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
There's the CB Co. Southwest Sour, mate. That's a beauty too.
That one I don't mind. The Southwest one. It's got that weird coloured can.
And it's kind of in between, like a lager and a sour. Like it still tastes beery. So if you're new to beer, get a Southwest Sour.
It's
just
perfect.
like Tom's has done. Yeah.
I really need to pee.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go pee. Can you see the chat?
I can see it pop up on here. Can you get it to pop up automatically, or do you have to?
No, I have to click on it.
Oh, fuck,
you don't. You can see it on the other screen. Okay, I'm gonna go pee. You guys should try to entertain Tim while I'm peeing. Maybe you guys can time me. All right, I'll be back. I'll do this while I'm.
As well?
You can talk to them. You can talk. You talk on Twitch like crazy. That's why you're good at Twitch.
Yeah, I know, but is it on your Twitch, the chat? Does it show on both?
It's on both. It's on Twitch and YouTube.
Hang on. You're on my recommended channel, by the way, for your channel. Yeah, take a peek. All right, guys, throw some questions my way. Hang on, I'm bringing it up. Holy shit, since recommended channel, that's fucking new. 4 viewers, baby. All right. And yes, you do see an Imperial Triumphant t-shirt. Oh, fuck. This is the latest fuck. Hang on. Wait, does my thing look that shit? All right. If you're commenting on YouTube at the moment, I can't see what you're saying. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to get the YouTube live stream up too. But by the way, guys, if you, I'm going to advertise myself right now since I'm waiting for this to load. If you don't know me, as you can see on the actual live stream here, I am MADSHRAP, and I stream on Twitch. I stream pretty regularly, maybe 4 times a week, I'd say. Generally 3-hour streams during the weeknights, and I'll stream on the weekend, maybe every fortnight. I'll do maybe like a 6-hour stream if I can. And also, I don't know, like I just stream horror mainly. I do stream like other sorts of games and that, but I'm into metal, into beers, talk a lot of shit, as you can see from this stream. So if you are keen, check out the link in Simon's description, and you can check out my streams. I might stream after this. I might actually stream some gameplay tonight.
That was the best piss ever.
But we'll see how we go. How's the piss, mate? Good piss?
It was, who would have thought you'd need to go after drinking beers in such a short amount of time?
Mate, it's over a litre of beer you've already had. Think about it.
Dude, you know, can you remember at work how I never drank water? And I, like, you know, in the time I worked there, I was in that one shop for what, 12 years?
Yeah.
In that same building. I reckon I went to the, like, obviously I took lots of bathroom breaks, but normally I'd, you know, but like, I reckon I went to pee 10 times at most. As in, like, I need to pee and go to the toilet just to do that. I reckon I went 10 times in 12 years.
Fucking hell, man.
But now, since Sarah bought me that big bottle of water, the last 2 days I've drank past 5 p.m. And
Nice,
I go like 5 times a day just at work now.
You're so hydrated, mate. No wonder
crazy.
you're so radiant with like hydration.
Is that what people do? Is that what normal people do though? They pee that often?
I don't know. I don't pee. To be honest, I'm kind of the same with my current job. I just don't even get time to drink water. And by the time I do, I'm dehydrated as fuck. So I don't fucking pee for the end of the day. You know?
I notice it now. Like because I'm only hydrated Monday to Friday. On the weekends, I don't drink anything.
That's such a bad habit, man.
Every time I go out on my Saturday day off, I always try to remember to bring a bottle of water, but sometimes I forget. And then I just don't drink anything till like 3 p.m. sort of thing.
To be fair, I kind of do the same, you know. If I do have water, I'll drink it all. But if I don't, I won't even think about it. But I tell you what, people don't know. I mean, we might not want to talk about it, but the stories of the toilets at Nunawading, the things we saw, the war stories we have. War. I don't know if people want to hear that shit, but yeah, literally. That's the one thing you didn't go to the toilet much, but you saw all the crime scenes.
Mate, there were some bad ones. I just like to the point where I don't understand human beings that could do things like that.
We had warning signs. They had signs up on the cubicles saying "Don't squat on top of the toilet." And
I remember the first day I saw that, and I posted it on Facebook because I'd never seen that sign. It's like it's got like the guy squatting on the toilet with an X, and then it's got a person sitting on the toilet with a tick. So I took a photo, and I was like, "Have I been doing this wrong the whole time?"
You know, there was like at least 10 people that had that though. They were like, "What the fuck? No way! Really? You're supposed to sit on this? Fucking mental."
But like, even so, hey, when I go to Japan,
am
I going to run into squatting toilets?
They are there, but most areas, especially if you're going to be in Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, where else are you going? Hiroshima?
No, I don't think Hiroshima's on the books. I mean,
I know you're doing Tokyo.
We're only staying in Tokyo,
Osaka,
and Kyoto, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, you're fine. I mean, if you go to like some outer suburbs or some weird country area, there will be squat toilets, and a few public toilets around will have that. But for the most part, you'll have like the best fucking modern toilets with the fucking self-lifting lid, the fucking rainfall sounds. You know the weirdest shit is the heated seat. It makes you think someone just fucking got off the toilet. You're like, oh, but it's actually good. Like it's meant. I don't know. People are like, I can't get used to it though.
Well, wait, but is it always warm?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you turned it on and warmed up while you're on there.
No, you go to like a department store or any fancy store, and they'll always be heated. So you'll go to sit down, and it'll be warm, and like, oh fuck, someone just sat here. Someone just took a shit. But no, it's actually just heated. But it's I can't get it out of my mind. If you grow up with it, you know it. But I
because that's how you feel. I know. One of the guys at work was like, the first time you use a public toilet, you'll be in there for 40 minutes. Because you'll be sitting there going through every single setting to see what it does.
Yeah. Mate, you'll get the little waterfall going. Just help you go so much easier. They have little sounds to help you. They have the bidet. But everything's
like
good. But the self-heated seats, mate, I can't get used to it.
That's a toilet. That's a video in itself. First time using a Japanese toilet, and I'd just be like selfie mode while I'm sitting on the toilet.
It's all to be talking to you, mate.
That'll be members only for sure.
Oh yeah. The exclusive content, hitting the shitter up.
I can't wait, man. Like the first video I want to make is me trying a 7-Eleven egg sandwich.
Oh, mate. You know what? Family Mart. Family Mart. It's the best convenience
Family?
store.
What's that?
Their sandwiches. There's three main convenience stores in Japan. There's Family Mart, there's 7-Eleven, there's Lawson. They're all pretty good, but Family Mart's number one. Best sandwiches and best fried chicken. You can go there at 4 a.m. and get a fresh big piece of fried chicken, mate, from the counter. And the guy's like, I don't want to do it. I'm like, just give me a fucking fried chicken, man. I love
I'm getting
that
to a
shit.
point in my life though where I'm trying not to eat fried chicken at 4 in the morning.
Mate, you'll have a couple of nights, especially if you have a few beers where you're like, oh, Family
I've been
Mart fried
good the
chicken.
last few days. I said last week, I was like, next week I've got to start eating better. So for example, when we make chicken, I normally have 2 thigh cutlet things.
Oh,
But I've
yeah.
just been having one. I've just been having one. But I've
Oh,
been
shit,
loading up
mate.
on vegetables. So because I'm
Dude.
like, I'm gonna be starving, I've just been eating heaps of vegetables and then having
That's
less
really
meat.
good. That's
So-
I'm sure you know about portions, like how you divide your plate. Apparently, you have like 1/4 protein, 1/4 carbs, and then half veggies.
Yeah, so
it feels
the
like
other
you're
day it was
getting all
like I had this the first night when Sarah was like, "Why don't you just have one piece of chicken?" I was like, "But," she's like, "Why don't you just have one?" I was like, "Fine." So I had this one little piece of chicken like this, but
Yeah.
then I had fucking a quarter plate of the other quarter of the plate was like, well, half the plate was like broccoli, and then the other quarter was
Yep.
like pumpkin.
Yeah, that's perfect, mate.
Yeah.
That's apparently that's
And,
the ratio.
carrot. So I
Yeah.
I ate this little bit of meat, but I just loaded up on vegetables.
I tell you what, that carrot didn't fucking work because your eyesight tonight's been atrocious. Reading those cans.
My eyesight's so bad. My eyesight's so bad now,
That's
man.
crazy though. When did the close-up thing happen? Because you used to be always short-sighted, so distant things were
No, it's
blurry.
because I've got no lights on in here because
Ah.
this camera for some reason picks up so much goddamn light.
Holy
Like it's
shit.
so dark in here right now, but it looks like
Yep.
it's fucking daytime on the camera.
Yep.
And I've turned the setting down too. I downloaded the Logitech app to turn it down.
What, drop
And
your
it's still-
exposure? Yeah.
Yeah, it still picks up so much light.
That's fucking wild. Mine's
So,
the
like,
opposite.
check
It's
this
actually
out.
brighter
Let
in
me-
here.
So on my videos normally I'll have this up to like that.
Oh shit.
Look at it now. Like that's what I would normally have.
Yeah.
If I was doing a recorded video, that's what I'd do. But this webcam's ridiculous.
Dude, I can't even see you apart from your eyes. That's
So it's
mental.
pretty much, it's almost pitch black in here, man. I can't see anything, but the camera
Crazy,
can.
dude. Yeah, yeah. That's mental. Mine's the
Look how
opposite. It's
bright-
actually-
Like, how bright does that look? That does
Yeah.
not look like that in my eyes. I'll tell you that
Nah.
now.
Fuck, man. What camera is that?
It's the Logitech. Oh, what's it called?
Is it the Pro Cam or is it a?
It's one of those newer ones with the the ones in the white
Oh.
and orange, the ones in the white and orange box.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like.
Stream Cam or something maybe.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's got the 4 letters.
It's got USB-C. You know, it's one of those newer ones.
Yeah, I know what
The
you're talking about.
USB-C
Anyway.
and the orange box.
That's insane. That must have a massive sensor to get that kind of light exposure. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and yeah, I specifically went out of my way to download some app to see if I could adjust it, and yeah, there were adjustments, and I turned it down, and it's still so
and that's
goddamn.
as far as you can go. Yeah, that's fucking mental.
I think
Although I
that's
tell
what
you
it
what-
is. I think is the stream cam like it's like this. It's like a little square, not square, like a little rectangle, I guess. But it's one of the newer ones. It's the quality's great, but it's terrible for close-ups. Like every time I want to show my phone. Oh wait, that
Yeah.
worked quite well that time. That worked
Well,
really
the
well.
cans-
Normally it doesn't do
cans have
that.
been really hard
Normally
to
you can't
see.
see it.
Like the cans tonight, you could barely read them.
Maybe I'm doing something wrong then. But I've messed around with the settings. I'm telling you, I've got the Logitech app.
Well, to be honest, like where you are at the moment, that looks fucking spot on. Like your exposure's perfect from there. But obviously it's
Yeah,
dark
but
and shit for you, so
But yeah, if you were in this room right now, you'd be like, "Why are the lights off?"
that's wild.
Like, let me turn the ring light off completely.
Damn. All right, well
There's
you're dark.
no lights. There's no lights, but what's behind me?
Yeah, behind you looks bright as fuck still.
Yeah, and even
That's
me, you
great.
can still see me. And this is just the light coming off the screen, lighting me up.
Damn. That's pretty impressive in a way. I mean, it's annoying for you, but hey. Do we have a cheap, like, I mean, not cheap, but just a regular webcam having that kind of a sensor? That's pretty rare.
That's what I like about my iPhone. That's what my iPhone's so good for video. Because that's
Yeah.
the thing. My Panasonic Handycam. So I've been using this recently for some. My friend lent me this. It's the Sony Z.
Oh, is that the The one, the ZV1 or whatever.
No, this is the version that can't change lenses. The
Is that the one with
ZV1.
the flippable screen? Yeah, ZV1. Yeah.
There's also the
That's like-
ZV10, which you can change the lens, but this one is the non-changeable lens. The video on this is
so good for the price.
yeah, the video on this is sick, right? So I started using
Yeah.
this for my short form video, my long form video, well, my videos.
Yeah.
And I was thinking I'll maybe sell my Panasonic, but there's a difference, right?
Yeah.
The battery on this sucks ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The
it's shit.
Panasonic. So Sarah bought me for my, I think it was for Christmas, maybe. She bought me a spare battery from Panasonic, but it was the extra large one. And when I first got it, it was like 4 hours of battery on that one battery. It's gone
Damn.
down to like 3 hours now, but like still the battery's so different on the two.
That
So I
thing's
think I'm
like
gonna have
that
to keep-
Sony's like what, hour and a half at most.
Oh, barely. It's like literally like
Yeah.
basically if I plan on filming a video, if I haven't charged it the night before, I'm probably not going to make it through that video if it's
Yeah,
longer
yeah.
than 10 minutes.
That's the big downside. But I'll tell you what, like 80% of YouTubers use that camera, especially when they're walking around, they're out and about. But yeah, the battery life is the only downfall. I think,
Yeah.
is the battery life,
It's
because you
too
can get
big
it for
to
like
walk around.
$800.
I feel weird walking around with a big camera. I mean, it's
Not
yeah, I
bad.
don't know.
Not that bad, but yeah.
I
But yeah,
started
somebody
using my
who use it-
GoPro a bit more. I
Mhm.
start to use this a bit more, but the video is not that good. It's so weird. I remember when the GoPro Hero 8 was new, like was the current GoPro. Nathan,
Yep.
remember Nathan?
Yeah.
He had one, and I remember him showing me video. He was showing me video he'd filmed on his phone, like on this, but showing me the video on his phone. I was like, holy crap, how does it get any better than that?
Yeah.
And now I look at the video on this and it sucks.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's why I went with this. Like, I'm using it at the moment for webcam. This is the Osmo Action 4. This thing's great. It's just like really, really nice picture. I mean, you can probably not tell that well from here, but especially with my low lighting. But this thing works awesome, dude. And the fact that you can, I don't think with the GoPro you can do it, at least not until the newest Hero, to be able to hotspot it to your phone. It's a really handy feature.
I think this has Wi-Fi. No, this has Wi-Fi. I don't know if it can hotspot actually. I don't know if it's got Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But I also bought the media mod for it.
Yeah. Well, I can stream straight to Twitch from this camera, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I've
Oh,
got
you
the
get the media mod, so the wrist thing, the remote.
So this has its own microphone built into it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like a better microphone. But the reason I wanted it was also because it has an auxiliary for another mic. So you can actually plug in external microphones onto this.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted, because obviously, like this, for example, I have this thing sticking off this camera, but I wanted to be able to go out with it. And when I have these on my phone, it just looks really weird, which I do sometimes. If I'm in an environment where everyone knows me anyway, I'm going to be filming, that's fine. But when I go into a shop by myself, I feel weird when I've got this. Like, if I could, I can't be fucked.
I think you're undercover copper or some shit, mate.
If I put all that shit on my phone and film with my microphone, it looks my phone looks like it's crazy. There's all kinds of shit sticking off it.
Yeah, yeah. But that media mod's fucking handy, because the one downfall of all GoPros is the microphone. It's garbage. It's
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
terrible. It sounds like you're
So
underwater.
I didn't want to start using this until I bought the media mod, and I just bought it on Amazon. And because it was an older model now, it wasn't crazy. And I just used my YouTube money to buy it.
Yep. What do you use it for? GoPro.
Well, I took it out to do some vlogs. It's not as good, but it's just handy. I've got the I've got the handle, like the tripod, the 3-way tripod.
The handle, yeah.
There's the handle, but it also turns into a tripod and extends. It's actually really good. And I bought off Amazon a piece so I can just put any tripod mounted thing onto it.
Oh, you got the regular thread.
The attachment, but it sucks. The attachment is so hard to get in there. It's not like this perfect fit, because it was it cost me like fucking $1, and it came probably from China. And not only that, it cost me like $1 or $2, and they sent me 2. That's how cheap it was. But it doesn't like just slot in there perfectly. It's like you got to really push it in.
I get the $5 one. All right, just pay.
Yeah,
a
I know.
little
Well,
more.
next time I know, I'll get the $5. It's like my tires. Every time I get new tires, I never get the cheapest. I was like, give me them second cheapest.
Mate, step it up. Go to the third cheapest. Work your way up, dude.
Media mod. What are you talking about, Dave? You hate the GoPro. You're a DJI guy as well.
No DJI for life, baby.
The only thing I don't like about the DJI camera is
Mm.
you have to use the DJI mics, right? You can't use other brands.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
road guy for life. So
Yeah, I'm the same. And to be honest, I hate that shit too. That whole wall garden bullshit where they're like, only use our stuff. It's always lame. But the thing is, GoPro's got that monopoly, and you're like, fuck GoPro, mate. Need to
yeah, but
change
at
it.
least GoPro share their, you can buy third party
Yeah.
brands.
Yeah,
You know what I
universal
mean?
mounting and accessories.
Yeah,
It is
exactly.
true. Yeah. Yeah.
At
But
the end of the day, it's all, yeah.
I'll say one thing though, like DJI's, both their sensors and their stabilization are like second to none. Their stabilization is absurd. Have you Case ever showed those snowboarding videos in New Zealand where he used an Action 4? Dude, the
I
stabilization
saw-
was absurd.
Yeah, well, I remember the big thing when
Like a
DJI
movie.
first came out was the stabilization was better than GoPro.
Yeah, it still is.
And it made
It's insane.
GoPro then get better because of that.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, GoPro's
like
good, but you're paying a
every
couple $100
time-
more.
Every time a new GoPro comes out, oh, what's different about the new one? It's got better stabilization.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, but
Every time.
I guess the point's like, how much better can it get?
Yep. Like one more
I did notice
megapixel.
the first time I took this out, I did a test video, and I actually went and met up with this dude, Dave, still in 35 Cent, and we met up at this cafe in Hampton, right?
Mm.
And I got out and I walked with this, and I was just filming the street as I walked. And when I came home and edited, I was like, "Holy crap! Look how smooth
So
it
weird.
is."
It's so weird.
Yeah,
Hey,
it doesn't look natural.
the weirdest thing is when you're looking through it while you're walking, and it makes you feel like, whoa, what the fuck? It's almost like motion sickness. You're like, this is not real.
The one bad thing about this is it doesn't have the screen on the front. It's only got it's got
shit.
the front screen is just like tells you like how much time and things like that.
Yeah, no, I'll get the front and back screen on the Action 4, which is pretty
Yeah.
damn handy. It's touchscreen too, so I can control it from the front.
Yeah, that's
So when I
cool.
plug it in by USB-C, it'll go webcam. I'm like, tap that shit. Tapping the fucking lens right now. But yeah, it's good. I've got to use it more for this shit, man.
Yeah, man, I want to see this content that you're going to bring. And then what you
Well-
do is, yeah.
I was going to say, find me some fucking places that are abandoned. I'll go there, mate.
What you
And
can
then
do
you
is,
can,
if you're
you
going
can
to
top the
stream them
flame.
live to Twitch, download the video, and then you can send me the video, and then
Yeah.
I'll edit it down to a shorter YouTube version for you.
Yeah, with clickbait and shit. And we're like, oh, was that a
Or just
ghost?
for like the
Can you put in
exciting
sounds and
bits.
like fucking? Can you put in like a fake ghost behind me? Like I think someone's behind me, and just put in like a fucking ghost of Hulk Hogan or something.
I'll have the
Or
Sour
Ghost
Legends
Tyson Fury.
playing in the background.
Yeah. Put a one-drop ghost behind me. Is that a ghost beer? Are you the ghost beer? That'd be a great idea, mate. Or the ghost of Muhammad Ali fighting the ghost of Superman. That'd be a fucking idea.
Superman's not dead though.
Wait. Is that a canon thing or
guess.
something? Was he ever alive? I mean, I guess, yeah, if you're the comics. Fucking Superman. I don't know, mate. I don't even know what's going on. Have they changed up Superman? It feels like they change up a lot of stuff these days. But Superman seems to be one of those things that's stable. Like they stay pretty close to tradition. or not?
Nah, look, I don't read Superman comics, but they've definitely changed him in times. So there was this big thing. So that Tom Taylor guy who, that comic book writer who came in to work one time, and I like fanboyed
Yeah.
over him.
Yeah, I remember you talked about that. Yeah. You're like,
So
holy
he
shit.
wrote his favorite character is Superman,
Mm.
and he wrote He wrote a book on Superman's son, but it was about Superman's son,
Superson.
Jonathan Kent, becoming like taking over as Superman, but his son is bisexual.
Yeah.
So it all came out. Oh, Tom Taylor made Superman, and everyone cracked the shits. Everyone was like, "Oh, Superman's not gay." It's like, whoa,
Wait.
calm down.
Wait, but isn't his son gay, not him?
Yeah, exactly. But everyone
Well,
just misinterpreted. Like it literally was on the news. Oh,
Yeah.
Superman's now gay, and they're like, "You guys didn't even read it."
in the news, fucking hell. We're going down the streets of Melbourne now. I can't believe he's fucking gay. What happened?
Yeah. So yeah, I think there was a new Superman trailer or something that dropped. I didn't see it though. I just saw the original trailer teaser that came out.
Superman Voyage. Oh, right. There's a new one. James Gould.
Oh yeah, man, the new one looks. Actually, like, Superman's not a character that I care too much about, just because he's too overpowered, right? But the new trailer, the teaser they released looked pretty cool.
But isn't there a lot of controversy around James Gunn? Like, was it him that messed with? What did he mess with? Something like DC stuff or something? They brought him on board, and they're like, "Nah." No, that was Joss Whedon. Sorry, I'm missing it up. He messed.
Oh
with,
yeah, he was the one who did Justice League.
Yeah, but James Gunn's been controversial. Was it for Marvel movies? Was it for like Star Wars or what?
No, well, he didn't James Gunn, he did Guardians, which was good.
Yeah, but someone got him involved with something else, and they're like, "Nah, fuck this motherfucker."
He's been doing DC movies because he did like the second Suicide Squad movie.
All right, so he's not controversial,
but he's basically taken over. He's taken over the whole DC movie universe. Like it's like his now. He's like basically got full control of everything. I think.
Man, he's got an uphill battle there. Feels like I don't know.
I don't know if it's true. I didn't read the article. I just saw the title. Apparently, Matt Reeves has left the Batman sequel project.
That's wild.
And I was like, "What? That's a huge deal." Because I was like, "It's still going ahead." It's like, "Oh, the movie's set to be released in whenever, like next year or whatever."
But I was like, in production for ages. Like,
yeah, well, that's a big like. The whole reason the first movie felt and looked like that was because he directed it.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone. That's a real big change. If he leaves, I thought it was going to be his trilogy. You know, like.
But is this going to be one of those things where it's like he's filmed 60% of the movie and someone's just brought in to finish it off? Or?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. There you go.
And that's usually.
Matt Reeves is gone looking for a new director, mate. Give him my number, mate. I always wanted to be a film director.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. When that happens, they don't usually start over, but you get that weird overlap of like two visions where it just doesn't work.
So when they released the Snyder Cut, did you hear about that shit?
Yes, yeah. Snyder Cut's like 4 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, it's long.
Yeah.
The night before Snyder Cut dropped, I went and watched the original Justice League cut.
Joss Whedon.
And like the first time I watched it, like ages ago, when I first got into comics, I watched all the DC movies, and none of them were good. But it wasn't like it was like I could enjoy watching them just for what it's just a stupid comic book. But it was like, but you'd be in the back of your head, you're like, this is not good. But whatever, I'm enjoying it. It's got Batman in it, right?
Yeah.
Second viewing was the night before Snyder Cut came out, and I was like, fuck, this is so bad. Like the story jumps. You can almost tell that there's stuff missing because the story progresses so quickly. And you're like, well, how do you get all of a sudden from there to there, right? Yeah. So then you watch the Snyder Cut. There are like almost every scene, it's the same scene as the original version, but the dialogue is completely different.
What?
It's wild. There's this part where they're talking like I think it's the part where they're digging up Superman. And Aquaman's having a conversation with Wonder Woman or something like that. The dialogue is completely different, but it's the same scene. And it's like that throughout the whole movie. Because I had the old movie in my head because I watched it the night before. Because I wanted to see the changes. And I was freaking out as I was watching. I was like, how much footage did they cut out of this movie? It was a completely different movie.
So they've just essentially had different takes of the same scene each time. And they've gone, hey, this take for the Joss Whedon cut, this take for the Zack Snyder cut.
I think they just explained a lot more. Like I said, there was a lot of stuff that it explained. Like, there was so much storyline to like Cyborg character in the original cut. He's barely in it, and then all of a sudden he's like, he's gone from here to here, and you're like, how do you get from there to there? But the Snyder cut, you get all the backstory, and it's just, and it's really brutal too. Like, so you're never gonna watch it, right? Yeah. There's this bit at the end where this portal opens up to another multiverse, whatever, and you see Darkseid. Darkseid's this character. He's like this big scary character, big DC scary character, and so Superman chops off the head of what's the bad guy in Steppenwolf? So he's the main bad guy in Justice League. He chops his head off, and his head goes rolling through the portal. Right, and then it stops at Darkseid's feet. So this decapitated head just stops at Darkseid's feet, and Darkseid just stomps on it and crushes it. And I was like, holy shit, that's dark as fuck. Like for a DC film, that's pretty dark. I was like, that's sick. It was so cool, man.
And then he goes, "My name is Yulor. I am nobody's bitch. You are mine." And then Jet Li appears. Fucking
very
hell.
good.
Was it you who showed me that fucking picture of Jet Li? And it looks like he's fucking a million.
Yeah.
He looks so old. And then you look at Jackie
Matt-
Chan, who's older than him, and he looks like younger than him.
Managers are like that. Just bad lighting on that day.
That dude fucking went like 100. Like he looks like a Buddhist monk that was mummified and brought back to life.
It's that Asian meme, man. Just overnight it happens. It will happen to me one day.
Yeah. Well, he also, like, what does he even do these days? Like, I haven't seen him in a movie in I don't know how long. He just stopped. Same with Jackie Chan. Man, I
Yeah,
watched
well,
Rush
Jackie
Hour
Chan's
the other
done a
day.
lot of movies.
Oh, but dude, Rush Hour, man, I watched that. I was like, this shit's amazing. Still good.
Yeah, but his older films are probably. I like his Hollywood films because they forced him to speak English and he couldn't really do
Yeah.
it. I kind of
Man,
like
that line in Rush Hour where like fucking Chris Tucker's talking shit the whole time, and he's like, I don't ever talk. I let other people talk so I can hear how full of shit they are. I'm like, that's the most badass fucking thing I've ever heard. But yeah, his older films like fucking Drunken Master and shit, that's the best stuff. Even Rumble in the Bronx, like that was a crossover film, amazing.
But it was still, yeah. I mean, that was released as a Hollywood film, but it was still like a Hong Kong film.
Yeah, it was dubbed. It was fully dubbed.
Yeah, like that's what I was saying recently. Like a lot of his
crossover.
English films, they spoke English, but it was still dubbed.
Yep.
Like
But
you can tell them
film.
now, they're just saying the English words.
Dude, if I saw it and it was dubbed and I saw the mouth didn't match the voice, I'm like, this is gonna be a fucking good movie. I know this will be his best movie. That was all his best shit was that crossover period. Like the late 80s, early 90s, best Jackie Chan. Do you have a favorite movie from him? I think me, probably The Drunken Master.
I really like Twin Dragons.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I saw
That's
that.
like his classic.
I saw that in the cinemas in Hong Kong.
Oh, that would have been fucking awesome.
And I would have been
That would've
like,
fucking awesome.
it was 1992.
Yep.
I was 10. My parents are like, "You go watch this," and I watched it, and again, if you watch the Chinese versions of all those films that get dubbed, the Chinese versions are longer and have extra scenes,
and probably better fight scenes too, like more fighting.
No, probably not those, but just more story scenes. Like, remember Shaolin Soccer?
Yeah. Oh fuck, I love that. Oh, I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah.
You're like,
that was one
it
of the
wasn't that
best.
funny.
That movie was the funniest thing ever. And then my friend he goes, "Oh, I've got a Chinese version of it." I was like, "Oh, lend it to me. I'll watch it with my parents because they might watch it if it's in Chinese."
Yeah.
So we watch it. My parents didn't think it was funny at all. But also, I was watching it, and I was like, "Holy shit! This the tone is completely different. The tone is like serious."
That's so fucking weird, dude. Like the boss with the fucking beer bottles on his belt, ready to have him fucking smash. I'm like, how can you make that serious?
But there was a lot of extra scenes in there. Yeah, that was like, and they were kind of like more serious, heartfelt sort of scenes too. So.
Well, do you remember the early Jackie Chan films when they were dubbed? It was always British. It was always the most British fucking stupid voices ever. Like one of my favorite movies is Battle Creek Brawl, and it was just all
no
these
one talks
guys.
about that film.
You know when he has all the sticks, he's like throwing them out, killing like 100 guys at once, mate.
No one talks because me and Mark did an episode recently talking about martial art films, and that was what he goes, "What's your favorite film off the top of your head, quick?" And I randomly said Battle Creek Brawl, and he's like, he's like, "Man, no one." That's like out of left field. I was like, "Yeah, no one talks about it. It's like a full one-on-one street fighting film, and it's set in America."
Yep. And I got it from a $2 shop for $2. It was amazing. It was the best shit ever, and it had those British voices. Where it's like, "Hello, what are you doing? Hey, Jackie, what are you doing back here?" And it was like the shittest voices ever. But it was amazing. It just worked. Those are the best movies, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And there's like Police Story and fucking all the other shit in SBS. The best. Fucking
Jackie Chan. He still does movies. They're just B grade now. He
also does like he's done a few like big Hong Kong movies, but they're very like, I guess, drama, no action, serious movies now.
Man, I was so pissed when I heard he was doing a voice in Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
And after the movie, it's like he had fucking 2 lines. Like, what? How dare you treat him like that?
Still waiting for your favorite action hero, mate. One day. What is it? Yellow Panda? That's your big.
Yellow Panda. He's coming.
Yeah,
Trust me.
that's the one. Who's gonna play him though? Who's gonna play him?
I don't know. You know what I always thought? I always thought they should make Bruce Lee. So back in the day, I don't know if you remember this, but you know, there was all those after Bruce Lee died, there was all those like fake imposter Bruce Lee movies.
Yeah.
So it was like
Tony
trying to
Shiva.
be Bruce Lee movies, but the actors, they literally would give them the name Bruce Lee, but it'd be spelt different. Like there was Bruce Lie, who's probably the most famous one. Like it was Bruce Li and Bruce Lee with 5 E's and things like that. I always thought they should make Bruce Lee like a genre of film, different to that idea, but have him like, for example, have a film where Bruce Lee, as like an MMA film, Bruce Lee becomes an MMA fighter or something like that. Almost like
sick.
Turn him into a character, almost like James Bond, you know?
Yeah.
And have him as a genre of like action films. I think that'd be sick.
Kind of cool in like an alternate history way, like, you know, like what would happen if Bruce Lee still lived and got into UFC? How far would he go?
Yeah.
But
the truth
you know
is,
what?
he'd get his ass kicked.
Yeah, I know. Everyone says it. That's fair. It's fair. You know what? I'm still pissed about Quentin Tarantino. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, I haven't seen
The way
it.
he treated Bruce Lee, it's just disrespectful. It's not cool, man. Never speak ill of the dead, especially a legend like that.
Yeah.
But he's got one movie to go. One movie for Quentin Tarantino, and that's it. He said it.
Hasn't he already done it?
No, he's done 9. He's done 9.
And isn't he going to do? Didn't he say he's going to do the Kill Bill sequel with the daughter?
Oh, really? So
I've heard him talk about that.
Well, that'd be it.
He even picked an actress to play her. I can't remember if it was the actual girl who grew up with, or it was someone else.
I mean, whoever's feet he likes, that's who it's going to be. But yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood says the 9th film by Quentin Tarantino, and he's like 10, and that's it. And he's sticking by it, which is respectable, man. That's actually pretty fucking cool. But what will it be? I don't know if he's working on it or what. But if it is the Kill Bill sequel, I don't know. I feel like
he has talked
needs
about
to end on something. I feel like someone else should do that. You know, he needs to end it on something new.
Something new, you reckon? I haven't watched any of his newer films for ages. To
be honest, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I found was mixed. There was some great stuff, but it dragged.
Oh, that's right. Kill Bill Volume 3. Zendaya was going to play was spoke about to be the girl.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's famous. I don't know.
She must have good feet. Dude, there's a rabbit hole. If you want to go onto YouTube and look up foot fetish directors, there's a rabbit hole of these weird cunts that just fucking, like a Nickelodeon director apparently, that just used to film kids films with, fuck that shit. I'm not talking about that.
On the feet note, I think I'm going to end the stream because everyone's going to start attacking me soon. Because did you know that people think I have a feet fetish?
Oh, really?
It's a thing on my channel because Sarah told everyone they had a feet fetish when I don't. There's a thing.
Why?
It's a hashtag
Why?
foot guy. It's a thing. Everyone thinks I like feet, and it's like I don't like feet.
As far as I know, guys, SimpleSimon, he's a simple man, and he simply does not like feet. So you can get rid of that fucking rumor now. I've never seen any indication of that in my life.
That's
and
right.
He's not fucking, mate. He's not getting his bloody GoPro out and going for feet footage at conventions. So bugger that shit, mate. Keep it above the waist. Just like
how funny it would be if you went back through all my con footage and all of a sudden you notice it does feel feet.
There's like some guy who's like a big fan putting shit up on the wall, going, "This happened at this convention and this." He's like connecting all the feet pictures. It's like he is a foot fetishist. All right, man.
I'm going. Well, this was good, right? So if I do this again moving forward, I think I might just keep it on Twitch. I don't know. That's my thoughts anyway.
Boost your Twitch
and
channel,
I guess
mate.
I'll just try to promote it through my other platforms and say, "Hey, I'm going to be on Twitch. Check it out."
Yeah.
But if you guys do like watching Twitch, who any YouTube friends who are still watching, make sure you follow Tim here because you're actually really good at Twitch. I don't know. You just have the right because you're very talkative and you're good at talking. I'm not good at talking. I struggle.
No, you are good at talking.
You-
Don't fucking
you are-
yourself.
Right now, I'm trying 1,000%, and I'm also I had 3 beers, so it's easy right now. So. Yeah. Anyway, check out all the links in the description. You've got Tim's Twitch down there. You've even got my Twitch somewhere in there. If you
Follow
want to
it.
keep up to date with this, if we do this again, we will do it on Twitch. But hang on, I've got to set up the outro. So if you missed the start of this show, we're going to end it the same way that we started it. I just need to
Stick around, guys. Watch this fucking video. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Got some history in it.
all right.
It's well seen.
So thank you all for hanging around. Dave, if you maybe next one you might even be able to jump on if you've drank enough sours by then and you
Jump on,
have
mate.
qualified to be a sour legend, maybe we can have you on Twitch and then you will start
I'll
your own
bribe you with a
channel.
smash
and-
burger, mate. One
yeah,
smash burger.
yeah. All right. Thanks everyone, and this is the outro.
Cheers, legends.
Two legends walking with grand plan, with the jackets on and a can in each hand. Cracking cold